Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Years, there's a song out there by Culture Club, Time Won't Give Me Time. That's all it is. You've been together so long, you think that this is a real solid relationship, and it really isn't.
Yeah, it's a matter of people settling, like you said. And one pushback, Scott, for what you just said about you never tell your wife no, or there's no reason for you to tell her no. And it's, check this out, man. We're not perfect people. If I wasn't the whatever, you got bumper cars, bumper for some of the situations that I would be driven into. If I didn't have the objecting opinion to say that's not a good idea or whatever, it's almost like you can say, you're saying that there's women out here that have the right answer and the right call on everything, and you say no to nothing. It almost sounds like they drive the train and you're just there to fill the tank up.
I want to marry a woman who softens my heart.
Let me respond to that real quick. Bistro, no.
That's your question, Bistro. Does it matter who drives the train? It's just a question.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It does.
You know, trains carry two conductors, right? All right. You know that, right? Just a lot of trains have two conductors.
I want to hear Scott respond to that, because I heard Doc say he's just speaking in general, and I can appreciate that. But yeah, the way it comes off, Scott, is almost like to never say no to a woman is almost like saying she's infallible.
I got to drop down, my headset's on.
Okay, let me answer your question then. If you go back and listen to what I said, my wife's not going to come to me with an unusual request for something. She already knows where we live. She knows how we think. She knows the decisions that can be made. So for her to ask for something, it's going to be important to her. That's what I know in my relationship. I can't say that about all women. So why would I want to say no? Just to say no, to put my foot down, to sound like I'm controlling? Oh, she's going to respect me more because I finally told her no to something. No. You can have a happy life and still live in that world of saying yes to the important things that she's asking. She's not going to ask for something unreasonable. Please hear what I'm saying.
I hear you. And I say, and I think we all understand the breadth of what you're saying. It's just that the way it comes across is like she never asked for anything that's unreasonable or out of the ordinary.
That may be exactly what I'm saying.
The context of my conversation has really been twisted, because Skywalker just said he wouldn't say no to the important stuff. And if that's what you took from what I said, then it was totally misconstrued. If it's something extremely important to her, then of course you're going to want to do it. You're going to want to do it. You're going to want to do it without her even asking. As a man.
One second, hold on. Man's in the comments say, why do the wife even have to ask?
That's what I just was trying to get at, Diamond. I said you're going to want to do it without her even asking. As a man, you're going to want to make sure that her life is cushioned and happy. You don't want your woman going through any kind of stress. You don't.
To be honest with you, some men do it before they even ask. Before they even ask about it, it's done.
Exactly.
Like
you
I do it before she even think about it, it's done. Like,
when I was married, my wife would get on to me because she would be looking at TV and see something and be like, wow, that looks good, or something to that effect. And in a couple of weeks, she would have it. She was saying I was spending too much on that kind of stuff. But my thing was, if she was impressed by it, if it made her feel a certain kind of way, I wanted her to have it. I didn't want her to feel like anything that she wanted was unattainable. However, there were things that I just wouldn't, there are things that I wouldn't do. Like an example, I'm selfish.
So Doc, why did you get a divorce?
Because she cheated, Diamond. I will not deal with physical abuse, and I will not deal with adultery.
Why do you think she cheated though?
Diamond, you'd have to ask her.
Send me her number.
I don't have a number.
Oh.
I'm not the kind who deals with people when I break up. When I break up with somebody, I'm done. You do you, I do me.
Hey, Diamond, I just asked my wife.
You do realize some people are just selfish, right? I'm
sorry.
There are men who will have a woman who will treat him wonderfully, and he'll still cheat on her. Well, there are women who will do the same thing.
Rip Sauce, what you asked my girl?
I just asked her, I said, hey, do I tell you no a lot? She was like, no, you don't tell me no at all because I don't ask you for stupid shit that you would say no to.
Yes, Rip Sauce. Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
see, that's insight that Rip Sauce got from knowing his wife. He knows
Right.
he knows that because he knows her.
Right. He definitely know her. And she know him. And we know her.
And listen, this is what where people face the adversity in marriage is y'all fast forward to the intercourse instead of studying and learning the individual. Y'all spend too much time on trying to trust somebody than trying to understand that person and know who they are. If you know who the person is, you don't have to trust them because you know what they will and what they won't do because of their character.
Real Sauce, had I been saying
So,
character
Rip,
like this whole
I gotta
conversation
ask a
though?
question. Can I ask you a question, Rip?
Sure.
If your wife paid for a home, you know your wife paid for a home, and the dough that came from the builders was brand new, right? Never been used, and your wife wanted to change it because it's
LB,
ugly to
that was
her.
my sister. I know me and her. I know that was my twin. We had too much in common. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And your wife wanted to change it because it was ugly to her. How would you feel, or what would you say?
I changed the door.
Instantly?
Yep.
The door.
And you want to know why?
Just because it's ugly.
You want to know why?
Instagram.
Because I understand women. And if she has to come and look at that, what she considers to be an ugly door every fucking day, then it's going to be a problem for me later.
In the house.
I agree
said
with
that
Rip
point,
on that one.
I said my friend called me. What you doing, child? Nothing. Child, just over here looking at a door.
and at that point, it's more than just a door. See, people get stuck
There
on
you
the
go.
object.
Thank you.
It's more than just a door.
Exactly.
They're asking you to see your reaction, how you move. Like, it's not just about the door. It's really like a couple thing, but some of y'all not really gonna get it. So
Oh, it's gonna become a point of contention in her mind. In her mind, y'all, if you understand women, you understand that things that they don't like fester in their mind. Where men, we see something we don't like, we just know how to ignore the shit.
You know what? I had a conversation with a young lady I'm dealing with, right? And I was telling her that it took me a minute to realize that there's never a time when she's just thinking nothing, where she's just content and there's nothing going on.
No,
Like
it's never.
with us, we could be sitting there looking at the TV or looking in the direction of the TV and be completely content on a whole. What you doing? Nothing, and be cool with that.
Hold on 1 second. To the person that sent me the Instagram message, do you want me to read this out loud? Do you want it's the story time for everyone? I do not have to reveal who you are, but do you want me to read this out loud? Send me a message on Instagram telling me yay or nay.
But that's one of the differences in a man and a woman, and that's one of the reasons I love women so much, because they are so different from us. Like, I bounce almost all of my ideas off of my woman simply because I want her point of view because she thinks so differently than me.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. To the person on the Instagram message, when they start asking questions, are you able to send messages, or are you willing to come in the box, or hey, it's up to you.
You guys in the company the whole down file for a year, okay?
Because they're going to
this month and 2 months prior to that.
it's about to be story time. So
just know for a level 3 for
in other words, Diamond, we're gonna get our money right.
She sent a message. Hold on, y'all. She sent a message back and she said, Corey, mute up. We don't care about what that man's saying, Corey. We don't care. She said
Trying to
I'm
get our money
nervous.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
so hear me out,
That's my
babe.
fault.
Hear me out, honey. Hear me out. I know you're nervous, but you have to remember this is the internet. These people don't know you. You don't know them, right? So there's nothing to be nervous about. Okay. I know you hear me. I just want you to,
I'm about to insert.
there's nothing to be nervous about, babe.
Plus, we're all harmless.
We are harmless. So, you can come in here and let me tell you something. I give you permission to tell a person about their ass if you need be. Okay? I give you permission.
We're all
That's
sheep in here.
all
There's no
right.
wolves.
Okay. She said, okay, listen. She said, okay. Story time. Here we go. Diamond. A woman found my number in her husband's phone and texted me. Then she called me and we had a conversation. She wants me to send her screenshots of our messages. I want to help her, but I'm afraid her husband might try to find me and retaliate. What should I do? Go ahead, y'all.
What should you do? Y'all want me to go first, since I'm probably gonna be the
Yeah, go
Go
one.
ahead,
ahead.
go first, Corey.
Okay. This is the thing, right? What do you owe to that nigga? And are you really afraid of that nigga? Because he put you in this situation. You didn't put him in that situation. He the one that hollered at you. Or ever how y'all linked and connect, that was on him. He knew he was fucking married. You don't owe that nigga no loyalty. He only owes that woman loyalty. Now, if you didn't fuck him or nothing like that, okay, fine and dandy. You got to be upfront and honest with that lady and everything. So if he smashed you and he been tricking with you, guess what? Go ahead and tell his wife. It is what it is. He fucked up. He fucked up.
Ma'am,
I think the
ma'am,
important question to ask is, did she know he was married?
That's what I was about to say. Ask her. Did you know he was married, honey? And I need you to be totally honest with us so we can have a better understanding of the situation. Someone sent a CA and said, play Snoop Dogg. Alexa, play Snoop Dogg, Trust Me.
You also gotta ask how long since they've been really, since they've been talking. Because what if they've been talking for like 6-7 months, and she got the wrong number?
They go that damn LA goddamn music.
Did Omari request that?
Omari did.
One permanent, two permanent, three permanent, that bitch got out. Same with my nigga sugar free when she saw the Snoop say what? I say, I'm permanent, you permanent, she permanent, that bitch has high now. It ain't easy, it ain't easy. I know it ain't hard, no. It ain't hard, you gon' have to hold. Sugar free. Bitch, that don't stand for some old nice ass nigga trying to get some pussy and trying to get some of this nigga free.
Damn, I feel like I'm getting high and I don't even smoke.
Cheryl, thank you, babe. You know what? This is my cue to go on Amazon. Let me order me a tambourine. This is my cue. Y'all gonna get this tambourine, baby, right now.
I would really like to talk to that.
Alexa, turn the music off.
Okay, the young lady who
Hold
sent
on 1 second, really quick. Miss Lady Honey, question, babe.
Yes.
Did you know he was married?
I did not. We've only been talking for 2 weeks. I gave him my phone number. We've only been talking for 2 weeks. He told me he has 4 kids, and he works 2 jobs. 2:30 a.m. this morning, she messaged me from his phone, and she said, "Let me."
So
that's why I asked how long were y'all talking for, because that matters a lot.
Miss Lady, first and foremost, make sure that you safe. If you don't know this dude, make sure that he ain't some crazy whatever, and make sure.
She on teacup. Wait. She on teacup. They only been talking for 2 weeks. Miss Lady, honey, can you hear us?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I was trying to read the message, but she messaged me and she said he's a liar. He don't work and he drive my car. He don't got no money. He this and that. And she was telling me all kinds of stuff.
Tell
Then
on that bum.
she said, can I call you on some adult shit? She said, so we can talk, adult to adult. I was like, sure, call me. And she called me. She's like, yeah, he don't got no job. He say he going to work, but he really don't be going to work. He drive my car.
Is
He
his name
live with
Mr.
me.
Washington?
She said, we've been married for 10 years. We got 4 kids. And she's like, can you send me the screenshots of the text messages that since y'all been talking? And like, I met him on this dating site. I was like, I should have known not to get my ass on there. But she's like, so I was like, yeah, I can do that because, I can't stand a cheater. I can't stand a cheating ass person. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. And then on top of it, I was like, you know what? She's like, I said, well, check his Facebook dating,
No,
app.
not the Facebook
Yes.
dating Lord.
I said, I knew I shouldn't have got my ass
If
on that.
Miss
he's
She
such
said,
Lady.
a terrible person, why is she married to him? Why she have
Well,
4
well, she
children
said they've
and
been
he
married
has
for
no
10
that's
character,
part
years.
of
no
it.
integrity,
Listen, I
no
agree
means
with
of
what I said
protection,
now.
no means of
Hold on,
finance?
wait. Hold on. Miss Lady, honey, really quick. Miss Lady, really quick. Question to you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where you live at?
No, he's never been to my house. He only has my phone number. That's it.
Hey, Diamond.
So, honey, so
Diamond.
But
why do
even
you
if he
feel like
did, I sleep with my piece beside my bed. So even if he did, I'm not
So
so
why
worried.
are you
so why
afraid
do
of
you
him?
okay, so hold on one second. So why you feel like if you give her the information, he's gonna retaliate?
Because I'm trans. And that's going to out him because he did tell her about that.
Okay, so wait one second. Hold on, Miss Lady.
What?
Okay, now hold on, Miss Lady. We got a
Diamond, go to
curveball.
2 tambourines.
Curveball. Okay, hold on, one second. Curveball.
And some maracas.
Wait a minute, y'all. Curveball, no Spalding. Hear me out, Miss Lady. Hear me out, baby. Now, do he know you trans?
Yes, he does. I always tell up front.
Bitch,
And
I
he said I'm cool with that. I always tell up front.
Oh, suck it now.
But
I
she
bet y'all
also
agree
told
with me
me
now.
she always told me
Suck it.
she also told me there was 6 other women in his phone
Bet y'all agree
that he's
with
been
me
messaging.
now. Hey, tell that lady everything. Send that lady all
Damn,
the
it's
messages.
stupid.
Don't hold shit back. I bet y'all bitches agree with me now.
You are tuned into the hottest show on TikTok in the AM.
But
Okay.
Diamond,
The
she
Black
Am
also
I the
told me
only
Diamond
one
that
that just
Show.
want to
So
keep going?
now, so
Jerry.
hear me out. So, lady, now I understand your position because he is trans, because basically he's a down low man, and the wife doesn't
exactly.
know her husband is a down low. All right.
But she said
Now,
there's 6 other women in the phone, and when she called me, she's like, I'm happy that you're not going off on me and cussing me out. I said, I don't do that. I'm an adult. I said, why should I cuss you out when it's your husband cheating on you? She said, I'm happy maybe that we're having an adult conversation. I said, there's no reason for me to cut you
no,
out.
wait, they
Cuss you
said
out.
you must be. They said you must be in ATL.
No, I'm in Tennessee.
Y'all ain't gonna blame everything on Atlanta.
Why always
Exactly.
gotta be?
Y'all gonna cut that shit out.
Hey, Tennessee the back door to Atlanta, really, Diamond.
Like
So
he ain't got no straight men around here. Like
No.
he ain't got no straight men around here. Like
y'all
everybody
don't.
is.
But Diamond, I can send you the screenshots of the stuff too. If I mean, it's just
Wait.
like I want to help her
This
out
is
because
messy.
But let me
I
ask
want
you
to
a
help her
question.
out because I
So,
don't like cheaters. But at the
okay,
same time, I'm nervous.
so Miss Lady, being that he knows you're trans, in the messages, you don't have to send it to me. But what is he saying to you in the messages?
He sent me nude pictures of him. He sent me pictures of him at work. I guess they must have been AI. I don't know because she said he don't work. I didn't send him any news because I already saw what type of time he was on. I was like, no, I ain't about to do all that. And he was just, saw it was kind of sketchy because when he would call me, he would have to hang up. And then yesterday, he called me early yesterday. He's like, I got my nephews here. He's like, yeah, and it's 4 boys. That evidently must be their 4 kids, and he was lying. And then any other time he always calls me, he's like, yeah, I'm at work. We'll talk for a little bit, and then he's got to go. And he hang up. So I was already suspicious that something was going on there. I said either he lying or he got somebody on the side. Something else is going on.
Hold on, y'all.
Did
Wait
you
one
tell his
second.
wife he
Hold on,
gay?
y'all. Wait 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, but I'm at work. I can't talk.
Damn it.
Yeah.
No noise in the background.
Ooh, my
No
boss.
nothing.
My boss is walking in. I'll call you right back.
Does he watch the Diamond Show?
I don't know. They might. I don't know. But they're originally. Never mind. I'm not going to say where they're from and all the rest of it. But anyway, so I don't.
Yeah, they're
Like I
originally
said,
from Atlanta. Just go ahead and put it out.
actually,
Boy, shut your ass up.
they're originally from Memphis, but
Oh, no.
Shorty, can I give you some real advice?
No.
Curls and
Did you
goatee.
tell his wife he gay?
Hey, let me give you some real
Does she
advice.
or does she already know? Because it don't seem
You
like this
need
motherfucker got anything going on for himself positively.
he
She don't
told her
know.
I was a trick and he was just trying to get some money. I'm not sending you no money.
Man, expose that nigga, man. Fuck that. That nigga need to be put
Oh,
out.
there y'all
And
go.
that's
Look
what.
at
Thank you, Lovey.
Fuck
Thank you,
that.
Lovey,
Look at
babe.
your
Thank you,
boy.
Can I
Lovey.
give you some real
Yeah,
advice,
fuck that.
Shorty?
No, I don't agree with what
Hold on,
Corey say. Y'all gotta give her different advice.
Hold on, wait. Let's be honest here. He have to dress it up to his wife to make her look
Exactly.
good. So don't
He
act like y'all don't do it. He have to make the other woman look less than to make the wife feel better about what he's doing. He has to make her feel. That's the game, baby. That's how they do it.
Diamond.
That's the game.
In this case, it's the other man. I mean, come
Well, let
on.
me.
Let's not.
Yeah,
This
like,
man is gay. What about
here's
this man is marriage
why?
material? He don't work. She got these kids. He cheating.
He
He
already
he
lied.
Well,
lying.
none of that
What about
matters.
him
He
is
already
marriage
lied.
material? Help me understand.
He living in the 80% lie already.
Can I give her some real advice, man? Can I give her some real advice?
Y'all
Shorty,
gotta give an
Excuse me.
opposite
come
No
on, man. Let me
disrespect,
advice.
speak.
Miss
Let
Lady.
me speak. Let me speak.
I
Let me
apologize.
speak.
No disrespect
Shorty,
intended.
let me give you some real advice, man. Look, you need to go ahead and block them because you put yourself in a dangerous situation if you expose that man.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but at the
You
same time,
need
I
to
don't
block.
want
She
her
got
You
the
know
to.
what?
she
I knew the man was gonna come up here and take up for the man.
she
I
got.
knew
No,
How in the
Man,
hell is
please,
anybody
God
taking up for
damn.
Let
him?
Pickle talk. Let Pickle talk. Cause I was gonna tell her the same thing. Go ahead,
already
Pickle.
talked
Go ahead,
about it.
Pickle. Go ahead,
The
How
wife
Pickle.
was
already
anybody taking up for him
Go
by
ahead,
saying keep
Pickle.
yourself safe?
The wife
Well,
already talked to
Okay,
her.
so hold on.
can
He's
I
already
finish?
exposed.
So
Can I finish?
He's
Hold
already
on. Hear me
exposed,
out.
Rick.
Hear me out.
That
Hold
shit don't
on.
make
Hear me
no
out.
sense.
Hear me
Let me
out.
finish, nigga. Shut up,
Hold on. Hear me
Corey.
out.
He already
So
exposed to the wife.
wait.
What more information does
Hold
she
on.
need?
Wait 1 second. Hold on. Wait 1 second. I have to. I gotta snap into reality real quick. See, this is how diseases and things, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hold
Sick
on.
dick niggas.
This is how a wife wake up with STD or HIV, right? Because this cut the crap out. People need to know what type of person they dealing with. That's not fair, y'all. That
You
Right.
dealing with a cheater.
And that's your other.
She got
Was
6
not.
other women in his phone she'd have found. She should have been gone. Like I
That
Miss
man
said,
Lady,
she's
did
cheated.
you,
putting
Miss
herself in
Lady, did you tell the
I'm gonna
wife
tell
you
you
was
Let me
something. I'm
trans?
gonna
finish.
tell
Can
you
I
something,
finish,
Miss Lady.
y'all? You know
I'm gonna
what?
tell you
Miss
something, Miss
Lady,
Lady.
Miss
Can I
Lady,
finish?
I'm gonna tell you
Miss
something. If the
Lady,
man,
listen
No,
to
that
Rick.
shit weak,
Can
Rick.
I
if it was
finish?
Expose that
me,
nigga.
if it was me, and it was my husband, I would want you to tell me if that nigga down low.
Well,
I
I
want
know
you to tell me.
I think she wants all the evidence for divorce proceedings. I told her, I was like, I would divorce him ASAP if I was you.
Miss Lady, did you tell her you were trans?
I did.
Oh,
See?
He
She already know
exposed.
everything she need to know. She
oh,
putting
wait,
No,
Because
she
he
herself
was,
in
no, she
danger.
need
I
to
think
have
he
her.
was,
No,
but see, he was trying to make me look like a bad
wait.
person to
Hold
her. So
on.
that's why I told her.
No, wait. Miss Lady, you said the reason why you didn't tell her that was because you were trans. You just said that earlier.
I said what I said was I don't want to do it because I am trans and it's going to out him and he's going to come after me. You know how many trans
Gonna
people
be
get killed
crashing
by
out and
men?
come after you.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
That's
being
why
with
she
that
needs to
said,
block him and move on.
okay, so wait. So being with that said, did you tell the wife that you were trans?
She already knew because he told her I was. He told her I was gay. He didn't say trans, but he told her I was gay. I was like, well, he already done told himself, so I'm gonna go ahead and let her know I'm trans.
Everything she needs to know.
This is a
Hold on
fucking
one
mess.
second. Hold on. Now wait. Hold on. So if he already told her, hear me out, that hold on, because y'all not listening to the story correctly. If he already told her that he was gay, honey, then why do you feel like you're going to be in harm's way and he's going to retaliate if he already broke it down to the wife and told the wife that he was gay?
He didn't tell her he was gay. He told her that he was basically trying to trick on me, trying to get money from me. Not that he wanted to
y'all not
sleep with.
getting.
That's what he told her.
He was doing his Bryson
What y'all not
shit.
getting?
He was doing his Bryson shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That shit.
So that don't mean
That's
so
what he
he
told her.
exactly. Does that don't mean that he was telling us about his sexuality?
Yeah.
Corey, can I finish, bro? God
Nah,
damn.
bro, y'all with that weird shit. That shit weird, bro.
You don't know how many
Personally-
trans women be in danger when they do that shit, bro. You don't look
Yeah.
at the statistics.
That's
Man,
true.
fuck that. They
Let me
need to
ask
start
you-
fucking with. They need to start fucking
No,
with.
wait.
Or men that don't want to be out of the closet.
Wife
I didn't
Hold
know
on.
that though. Like, what the fuck
Hold
is you
on.
talking about? This be the problem.
Hold on.
The
wait one
wife
second.
already knows what she need to
Hold
know.
on. Wait, Pickle. Let me ask you a question, Miss Lady. On your profile, on the Facebook dating, in your bio, does it
Yes.
say that
Yes,
you
it
are
does.
a trans?
Yes, ma'am.
And he hit the X.
So let me say this.
Got the
Let me
flag.
say
It's
this.
got the trans
Can I
flag
say
and
this? Can I
everything.
talk now?
And he's
Let me say
making the
this.
choice.
Don't
and that's-
sacrifice yourself for these straight bitches because they not gonna sacrifice themselves for you.
Man,
Both of
man,
y'all need to leave quietly. The wife need to leave
Facts.
quietly, and you need to leave quietly because they're gonna crash the fuck out. And when they do, your life is in danger. He knows what you look like. He knows what state you in. Girl, just go
That's
ahead
all I
and,
was
and
trying to
leave
say.
quietly.
And that's
Tell the
another
wife
thing.
to
They
leave
don't.
quietly. Block them all and move on with your fucking life. These straight motherfuckers is not gonna risk their life for you. Don't lay your life down for these bitches. I said what the fuck
That's
I
true.
said, and I love all of y'all, but fuck that.
That nigga ain't got no value.
And I love y'all.
They say that
Bye.
nigga don't work. That
Real
nigga
truth,
broke
Keith
as
Ray.
shit. He can't
Expose that
motherfucking
nigga.
find you. That nigga can't find you. He can't do shit. The
What
nigga
a person
broke.
can do, nigga. When
That
when
nigga broke.
when they crashing out, they can do what they capable of doing anything.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Wrong
We
with
got a
you?
galaxy. Okay, they said put Keith in the big box, please. Keith, please bring your happy yellow ass up here so we can put you in the big box. Really quick. TYC, baby. Who was that galaxy for, honey?
You say Corey.
Oh, Lord
At the
Jesus,
end of the
y'all.
day.
Let me put Keith in the big box.
She said Corey. Or
Oh, they love themselves some Keith, baby. When I tell you this person love, baby, this person gonna send me a CA every day and say put Keith in the big box.
Again, my whole
was that not
my
the
whole
first thing I
point.
said though? Was like be safe. Like your
Yes.
safety matters. Was that not the very first thing that I said?
My whole point is, yes, be safe. The wife got the information she got. She even said the wife got 6 other women in her phone. That right or wrong would help her in a divorce case.
Well,
So you don't need to do anything else.
She texted me back and told me she put him out. She's been texting me.
Now y'all know. Hold on. Let's cut the crap. Y'all know the wife said, "Get me out." The wife said he got 6 other women in his phone. She ain't left a nigga yet. Please cut the crap.
Exactly. He been doing this shit.
Y'all know.
Who's to say they are all women?
1 second. Y'all
Damn,
know.
I sent my
If
20.
he was to find
Fuck
out
your
that he's DL, it probably will speed up the process.
Right.
Let me ask y'all this. For the women, can your man tell you, oh, I was just talking to this gay person or to this trans woman because I was trying to trick on them? What the fuck are you going to say to him?
That's fucking dumb.
Like, fuck out of here.
Man, listen. The man in a hardship, so he doing his Bryson.
I don't give a fuck
Y'all
how hard it
gotta
is. A
realize,
nigga will go
man,
out.
it's a
So
lot
now
of
you
women
agree
out
with it because you
and
crucified
shovel
Bryson.
snow
It's a
before
lot
you
of
do that
women
shit.
here.
Wait a
right
minute,
now.
Corey.
It's a
So
lot
now
of
you
y'all
agree
women
with it,
right here, right?
but you
Hold on,
crucified Bryce.
It's
You agree with it now, but you crucified Bryce.
crucifying that nigga.
He
What
did
the fuck?
crucify Bryce. He
I'm
did.
crucifying both of their ass, nigga. What the fuck is you here? Expose
And that's why you mad. You mad that he still will get the pussy. You mad.
Y'all are still, y'all better expose these niggas because y'all ain't gonna be sick out here like me.
Diamond, personally, I do want to send her the evidence, but like I said, I'm nervous.
Hold on. They said,
Miss
okay.
Lady.
Hold on.
She got all the evidence she need.
Okay, so the person just sent me the Zelle. What is this? It said it don't say nothing. It just, what is the note for the Zelle for? It just.
That might have been a gift.
I said to unmute myself. I said my dog to unmute myself.
Okay.
Miss Lady, sweetheart, please take Keith's advice. Please take Pickle's advice. You've already had a conversation with the wife. She knows everything that she needs to know. Don't send no proof. Don't do that, because these straight men who like to dibble and dabble and play with trans women, or who like to dibble and dabble and play with men, will snap quick, fast, and in a hurry. And you don't need that in your life. You really don't.
We gonna be real. They gonna lie to you.
That fact right there that you said, Birdie, makes them unstraight.
Let me tell y'all something.
Rib, I'm not gonna agree with that. I'm not.
Rib, we can argue the logistics. The bottom line is she needs to walk the fuck away.
Oh, I agree. I mean,
yes, she absolutely needs to walk away. The wife knows everything she needs to know. Baby, block those people and keep it pushing.
What more does she need to know?
Let's hold on. Let's take the danger.
That's what I'm saying, Pickle.
Let's take the danger aspect out of it. Hold on, Corey. Let's take the danger aspect out of it. Do you want that misery and drama in your fucking life?
No.
Well, then that's it right there.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Hink is in the box. Hink is talking about, she's talking about a married couple. Hink, I did not hear you once say married men are winning.
No, because he's not a heterosexual man.
Yeah, he's not a winner. He's not in the winner's circle.
He's still married to his wife. He's
I
still
don't
married to
identify
his
that
wife.
as marriage.
Amen. Who were married aren't winning.
I don't identify that as marriage.
He's not a man in his purpose, as Yoshi said. The nigga don't work, so he's not a man in his purpose. So he shouldn't even been married from the beginning. Like, let's be realistic, Diamond. You can't do
Hink,
that.
I got a question, Hink. So gay men and women who married
aren't
winning?
This conversation can go left really fast because we are speaking about a different community.
It done went
and
left.
well, what I'm saying, Rip Sauce, what I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of judgments and a lot of hateful things said, a lot of undertones, because we're talking about people in the community. So, Miss Lady,
talking about his gay ass. We ain't talking about people in the community.
Lord Jesus, take the wheel. I can't.
You can't. We talking about expose his DNA.
Miss Lady, don't do it. You already had your conversation.
Hold on. How come when we talking about straight relationships, we can walk with heavy with steel toe fucking boots on, but when it come to them, we gotta walk on eggshells, man. Fuck that.
That's not what I was referring to, love. That's not what I was referring to.
4.
We're counting the galaxies. Got
We
it.
got 4 galaxies to mute Corey. Is that Corey?
Yeah, but Corey paid 20, didn't he? So they don't got to send more than that.
So she have to send 8.
So she got to send 4 more.
She got to send 4 more. Let me read this. Hold on, baby. 1 second. Because I don't want your galaxies to go in vain. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Let me read this. CA says, fat pussy Larry, you're not straight.
It's 4.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Hear me out. She sent a galaxy to mute him. He paid double to come off, right? So when he
40. So that's 40 to remute him, right? No, yeah, it's 40 to remute.
Yeah,
that's 10, 20, 40.
You passed math class.
Thank you.
So it's 40. It's 40 to mute him. Okay, so how many galaxies is 40? So 4 is right.
4.
Okay. Okay.
You're right. 4, yeah.
Okay. Corey, Larry the Lord, this man, I put the lobster on his page. Larry, mute up, please. Change your name to Larry the Lobster.
Advocate for a Corey mute at any moment of the day. You better believe it.
So, all right, hear me out. So, lady trucker, here's okay. So, I feel like I understand the safety part. I understand he's gonna snap. He don't want to come out the closet. I understand all of that, but where's the safety? Well, where's the safety net for the wife? Is there isn't any? I'm just asking.
But Diamond, she
Text me.
said she
We've
had
been
the
texting back
conversation
and
with the
forth.
wife.
Yeah, we've been. She's
No,
been texting
TYC
me.
is coming. No, TYC, you don't have to send more. No. TYC, Lord, she done sent the 8. Lord, TYC done sent the 8.
Diamond, the safety for the wife is the fact that Miss Lady had the conversation with the
TYC, you got
wife.
4 in the chamber, baby. You got 4 in the chamber because you sent the 8. Right, you got 4 in the chamber, baby. Do you
That
want
is
to
true,
add?
Birdie.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Wait. TYC, do you want to add that 4 on? Do you want to add those on to him to keep him quiet a little bit longer? Or do you want Larry Lobster to just go for the 4? Because you can mute Larry Lobster for the 8. But if you want to mute him for the 4, you can mute him for the 4. She said longer. Okay, Larry Lobster, you are going to be muted longer. Okay.
That's 25 minutes in total.
Yeah.
So he got the 5 minutes, and then it's 25 minutes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Miss Lady,
Okay.
Miss Lady, have
Yeah.
you started communicating with her on her number, and have you blocked his number?
We're communicating on her number. Here's the thing, and she's like, everything's in my name. He drives my car. She said the only thing that's not in my name is our phones. They're in his name. And I started thinking, I was like, that's because he don't want you to be able to access his text messages and the numbers he called. She said that's the only thing that's in that man's name out of 10 years of marriage.
Hold on 1 second. Wait 1 second. Delete the Facebook dating app.
Put that in your Rolodex.
Good morning, staff. Good morning, friends. How y'all doing?
Hey, Chess.
How you doing? Well, all my scamming ass married man sitting on their ass using their wife and stuff. Get that money, club. Spend that shit. Wait, hey, check this out. King, let me ask you a question. Wasn't it a couple of months ago when Hank was calling you sweet booty and all that stuff like that? and wasn't it just 2 weeks ago when they asked Corey, asked Uncle Bernie to bend him over? I'm just trying to, baby. Let me tell you, Miss Trucker Lady, you amongst friends. Take care of yourself and make sure you don't talk to that wife too much because she's not gonna talk to you too much. Do what you need to do and block your number and pretend like the people don't exist, but make her aware of what she's dealing with, because at least that'll be off your heart. That's what I'm gonna tell you. But I'm not friends up here. It's plenty of these men running around playing with dolls and shit.
So
was that a
Cassidy,
message?
She dropped.
That was the hold on. So being that Chastity dropped, Hank, do you want to respond?
Hank?
You gotta come off mute. AMT, thank you. Don't act like you ain't just here Chastity now. Don't act like you ain't just here Chastity. Go ahead, Birdie.
So
There's your
Diamond.
answer.
Oh,
There's
I'm
your
sorry.
answer.
Go ahead, Hank.
What you say, Hank? What you say?
I said there's your answer. That needs to be said.
Okay. Go ahead, Birdie.
Diamond, you asked a question about the safety for the wife, and I wasn't sure whether you heard the response because y'all were figuring out the galaxies and stuff. But what I said was the safety for the wife came when Miss Lady had the conversation with the wife, letting her know this is what has been going on with your husband and I.
But did Miss Lady tell the wife that she is trans?
She said she did.
Yeah, she said
She
yes.
said she did.
Well, first she said she didn't, and then she said she did.
But she
damn,
said
I'm
that
saying
she didn't want to say anything because she don't want the husband to retaliate.
So she was saying she didn't want to send the screenshots because
Send
she
the
didn't want
messages.
the husband to retaliate.
Yeah,
She didn't want to send the messages.
They want to see
But
the proof.
if she's already talking to the wife and telling the wife already without the screenshot that she's trans and this and that and the third, don't you think that the husband will retaliate just off of that?
Not necessarily, because he can sit there and bullshit all day long. Oh, she lying, baby, don't believe that, baby. Because when you're with somebody who's cheating and creeping and you're still there, that means you're still taking their bullshit ass lies, right?
Is she
So he
lied
can
to
sit
say?
there. So he can sit there and keep on lying as long as there's no black and white proof, right?
Diamond, I sent you a screenshot of how our conversation started.
Hold on one second.
Birdie got dropped?
1 second. Birdie got they just said
Damn.
Sorry, Birdie, babe.
And that's not the first time he told her that he was trying to trick off on somebody. Because she's taking that a little bit too fucking well for me. Because ain't no way in the world where a woman is going to have a straight man, her husband, say, oh, I'm just using these gay people for money.
That's crazy.
And you just be like, oh, okay, baby, I need more proof.
Do you have any pictures of him?
I do. You want me to send you pictures of him?
Do he have any pictures on the dating app?
Oh, he deactivated his account. I had to go back and get a screenshot of that message after he deactivated it.
This nigga that deactivated his account. Okay.
But it has. But the proof is his phone numbers, and I just blocked it out for you, so his phone number wouldn't get exposed. His phone number is in the messages. See where I blocked it out? And I even asked him, I was like, did you see my bio? Then when I start talking to him on the phone, I was like, so you know I'm trans, right? And even in text messages, I verified it again. He's like, yes, I know. I'm cool with that.
I'm doing good, mama. He said, I'm doing good, mama. Just got off from work. Mama. Where he from, mama?
He's from Memphis.
Mama?
Mama?
They call their women mama? They call the women down there mama?
I don't know. I'm not from Memphis. I'm 6 hours away from Memphis.
Okay, go ahead, babe.
And they live. He was telling me what area they live in. They live 10 minutes.
Heard that in Memphis.
Latino. That's what I'm thinking. Latino.
I ain't heard my ball in Memphis. Nah, not in Memphis.
I'm thinking. That's why I was like, I'm thinking Latino. Is he Latino? They say Diamond.
No,
that's
he's black.
Okay, they say that's irrelevant.
He's black.
All right.
He's
it's
black.
irrelevant. Okay, babe. They say it's irrelevant.
I don't mess with nobody but black men. But anyway,
black? Not he black?
Yeah.
Not he's a black married man.
Yes. He's
not
married to a black woman.
Married man. That's winning.
Diamond, stop it.
Cheek said they gay. They not.
No, I just want to clarify that guy is not affiliated with the Winner's Circle.
Okay. Okay. So did the wife reach out to you today?
Yes, she hit me up on his, like I said, at 2:30 this morning. She was texting me from his phone. I wish I could go.
The lady can't sleep. Go ahead.
She had to know. She said something about him text messaging and putting up his phone, but she was talking so fast. I talk fast too. She was talking so fast I couldn't get everything. And then she said she texted me from his phone. I can't remember the exact words, but she's like, "This is his wife. He lying. He don't work," and some other stuff. That's what she texts back from his phone. And then she's like, I got your number. Can we talk on the phone on some real adult stuff? And I was like, sure, give me a call. And she called me and we had a conversation.
Sounds like to me she's the one losing her life. But go ahead.
But here's where me being a Virgo, I investigate before I act. She said she already done put him out and this, that, and the other. I would have collected more evidence, me personally. I would have collected all the evidence for my divorce. I would have went straight to the courthouse this morning, filed for divorce with all my evidence, and I would get him for alimony and child support because they got 4 kids. I would take him for everything that he got for putting me through 10 years of hell. That's personally what I would have done. I would have waited and collected all of my stuff. And then
sound bad enough to y'all to me, or would that just be?
She's not. I think she acted so quick. She shouldn't have acted so quick. I would have just. She even woke him up while I was on the phone with her talking about who is Lisa.
So Lisa, take you home. Oh, Jesus. Alexa, never mind. Turn this off. Alexa, turn this off. Turn this. Alexa, who is Lisa?
So, but yeah, I don't know. At this point in time, I just, like I said, I want to help her because I know what the next step. But who's to say she's not just gonna let him back in? Then I get put in the fire.
Protect yourself. You won't
Mind your
you don't owe
business.
them no
You
loyalty.
didn't lose anything. You didn't invest
That nigga
anything.
from
You
Memphis
didn't
too.
lose
You know they
anything.
crazy over there.
Mind your business and leave them folks alone. If you told her, that, the logistics of your life, then she knows. And leave it alone.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Sounds
She already got my information. She's got, I guess, whatever evidence she need. If it come down to it, she's the wife. She could always, I guess, they could always like petition or whatever the phone records. I don't know. I've never gone through all this, so I don't know.
But I asked this question this morning. What men think they the prize? I guess I found one that think you the prize.
Chaotic was supposed to come up here and tell us that at 8:30 why he is the prize. Because Chaotic say he is the prize. Let's go, not today.
All right.
Thank you, Dave.
Well, I'm gonna get off her. Talk to y'all later.
No, wait, Miss Lady, wait.
Wait.
Hold on. So after his wife found out, has he reached out to you again?
No, he even made sure I can't even see his Facebook profile. Because after she called me, I went on there to verify. I was like, hold on, she told me the truth. So while we was talking, I was like, is he really married? Because he had it under his name, but I didn't think to go look. I was like, hold on, let me go see what's going on.
Yeah.
Normally I do investigate, and then I went through his pictures, and there's a picture from December with them showing their wedding bands. I said, now ain't this some shit? Early this morning at 2:00 in the morning. And that's what really made me start telling her the stuff. I was like, well, he done lied. He lied to me. He done lied to her. Talking about he's single. All right. So I just started telling her stuff. She wasn't lying. They are married. They sitting on there showing, showing their rings.
And when you said you told her you were trans,
Mm-hmm.
what was her response?
She didn't really have a response. She was like, he told me that you're gay, but I told him I don't really care because I like women anyway, and women too, not just men. So evidently she's bi. She told me that.
Oh, they on some
So she don't
bullshit.
know that you're trans.
Yes, I told her I'm not just gay. I'm bi. I'm trans. I told her that. I told
She
her.
know he fucking niggas. She know he fucking niggas. She know. Fuck
Right,
them.
because
Lock
because
both
She
when
don't
he said,
sound bad enough.
she said
Lock
when
both
he
them
said when he told her I'm gay, she was like, so what? What does that have to do with it?
Can we,
It's the fact that you're cheating.
Miss Lady, can we do a prank call on her?
Care.
Ooh.
She didn't even care he was gay.
You trying to make it more difficult, Diamond?
Miss Lady, can we do a prank call on her?
Man, this shit sound messy. I
That's a
don't believe
little
this
too
shit
messy
going
for
on.
me.
This is a mess.
I wasn't gonna mention you being a tranny or anything like that. I wanted to see if I could act like I'm one of the other women that he's been dealing with and call her.
Lord.
Oh, Diamond, you so messy.
I am.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, she already know what type of man she got over here anyways.
Well, she said the other women that she called was cussing and fussing at her, and she was like, I'm glad that you're not yelling at me. She said everybody else that I've contacted have been yelling at me, won't even have a conversation. I don't understand. Why do you get mad at the woman? Even when women find that they go after the woman, or even
I'm not gonna fuss with her or anything like that. I just want her to know that I am here and we need to discuss on how we're gonna be a team, because I'm here to stay, you're here to stay, so we need to discuss on how we're going to be a team now.
Oh shit. Okay, Diamond.
That's only if we got some bread, though, Diamond. That's only if we got some bread. If we got some bread, then we could be a team. He broke.
That's what I need to. Yeah, that's what I need to know. They talking about you wrong, Diamond. You wrong.
About to go.
Okay, I'll send you the number. Let me drop and I'll send you the number. Or you drop me.
She already said he got 6 other women in there. Why y'all acting like I'm wrong? She already told her and 6 other women she already know about. I'm one of the 6.
Dang.
What's the problem? They somebody know.
No, you number 7.
Other women know that he DL.
Actually, you number 8.
So y'all don't want me to play. Tommy ain't got no job no way. Hell, man, y'all take the fun out of everything, man. Y'all ain't no fun. Oh.
I'll say this like as advice to women though, right?
She's at the number. She's at the number.
If you find out your man is messing with other men, right?
She set the number. This is what she said. She say, hold on, she set the number. Oh no, that's somebody else. Somebody else sent me a message and said, fuck that, do it. Oh. Y'all, we just y'all don't want to have fun.
If you find out that your man is messing with other men or doing other things that is secret, leave quietly. Just leave. Because he is definitely going to crash out. He can unalive the entire family, including you. Just leave. Then do everything else once you leave. Get away from that motherfucker first. Because men will unalive for their secrets. And that's the best advice I can give y'all.
Yeah, that shit dangerous.
Hey, Diamond, before you do dirty stuff right now, you gotta stay dirty. See, you get dirty and you want to get clean when when people start crying. Or just stay dirty. You can't come clean. I'm from the Diamond Show. Don't disclose yourself. Don't disclose nothing. Stay dirty. Let the people. Hey, Diamond, if these people expire themselves, it's not your fault. Don't you get caught up in that. Let them expire themselves. If you do this now, you got to stay 100% dirty. Don't get. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ! I didn't mean for her to hurt herself. Let the people expire themselves, Diamond.
Bernie, that's not good advice, bruh.
Hey, yes, it is the best advice possible. If she gonna be dirty, she gotta stay dirty the whole time. You can't get dirty and then get clean all of a sudden, because Diamond go clean on you in a minute. Diamond gives righteousness. Don't get righteous. Just stay dirty and just say, okay, I tried to advise you. Good luck to you and your family. Don't go by I'm the Diamond Show. I'm the morning show. Watch me every morning. No. Stay dirty. Stay anonymous.
Okay, I'm not.
I agree. I gotta agree.
I'm going, Diamond. I'm gonna watch you implicate yourself, but stay dirty. Stay real dirty.
Can't have no feelings when you're dirty.
Okay, I ain't gonna do it. Damn. I ain't gonna do it. Shit.
Peace to you, Diamond.
Hey, Elo.
To this wonderful paranormal piece, every being here, my voice, everything about what a spirit, the proper goddess, and my ancestors. I'm not gonna be up long. Just gonna say this. Just gonna say this. The dead hold the lessons for the living. Okay, y'all don't see what's going on out here playing these type games. For any woman messing around, you better pay attention to the people who are already got expired because of the same thing. There's lessons for all of you, right? And that woman, after 10 years, 4 kids, she know what the hell going on. She already know. Come on, man. It ain't like she oblivious. And to expose him and talk about the husband, it says a lot about her as well. Okay. You can't expose somebody that you've been with for years without exposing yourself. All right. So she already know what it is. Okay. All this exposing and all of that, you know what it is. So whatever comes behind this, deal with that. It is what it is. And for all of you that want this person to expose this individual, right? Whatever happens as a result of that, don't come back talking about, I shouldn't have did that. Wow, what happened to him? I saw my foot. Nah, stay on it. Plain and simple. She already know what it is, right? What her husband is. Come on, man. Peace to y'all. Y'all being remain encouraged.
So y'all think she know her husband down low?
If she knows, ain't no more down low.
Exactly.
She, at the very least, she know he tricking off on men trying to get money from him. And to me, that's enough for me. If I was a straight woman, to be like, you ain't straight. So
Someone said in the comments, y'all blame the women for putting on representative, but men put on representative for years. Damn. Done fucked us up now. The lady man, she got a husband, she got kids. Their daddy is a queen. They don't know their daddy.
not a queen.
The lady don't know her daddy. Her husband ain't a king. He's a queen. He's a king and a queen. I mean, he's both. I mean, he whatever he want to be when he get ready. Just she's around here thinking she got a husband, a proud husband. She's proud of her husband and everything. You know, Hink, you got Hink over here talking about married men winning and things like that right there. The whole time, it's a whole man out there. There's a husband out there. The whole husband out there. And he a whole queen.
Can I say something to shake the table?
No. Shake it.
So if he is messing with trans women and trans women only, technically he's not gay.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Technically said you just hate marriage, to be honest. No, let me tell you something. What I hate. Let me tell you what I hate. I hate all these people that are in fucked up marriages and that are in these fucked up relationships and that are acting like their shit is peaches and cream and it's really not, and trying to get other people to follow that yellow brick road that they are going down, right? That's what I hate. Okay? I want to see some healthy, okay, marriages, real black love marriages. I don't want to hear about you cheating on your wife and your husband cheating on you. I don't want to hear that. I don't respect that. If you are in a relationship and y'all cheating on each other, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. No, I don't. If y'all got y'all in a marriage, baby, and y'all are cheating on each other, and now one y'all may go 5 years without cheating, the next 5 y'all, I don't respect that marriage. If you are in a marriage and you are a wife and you know your husband is a fuck nigga, and you know your husband is a predator, and you know your husband is whatever the case may be, but you're taking up for him and you love your husband, I don't respect that. So no, it's a lot of marriages I don't respect, and it's a lot, no, I don't. So if you want to feel like I'm against marriages, no, I'm against the fuck shit and the bullshit that y'all be putting on for y'all people while y'all in relationships and try to make like single people are the motherfucking problem. That is what I am against. Like single people are the motherfucking problem. Okay? That's what I am against. All right? Because y'all be talking about married men and this and that. I always hear married men winning. I don't hear married people winning. I don't hear married couples are winning. I only hear married men are winning. Fuck what you talking about. Okay? I'm not finna be married to somebody I gotta argue with about a door. I'm still on the door. I'm not married. I'm not arguing with my husband about a door.
Can you let the door go?
No.
Let that door go.
Forever.
She got them men working in that house. She ain't letting that door go.
But let's be honest. If some of these married men was honest, and I'm not saying the ones in the panel, but I'm just saying if some of the married men were honest, they would tell you they're alive. Their marriages is not what it's all cracked up to be. But I'm
not on here.
You gotta fake it to make it.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm not hearing on this app, right? On this side of the app. Me and my wife or me and my man love each other. We go through things. We work through things, right? He didn't cheat on me and I didn't cheat on him. We work through our shit. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing we going through some things. It's complicated. I'm over here on this side, she on that side, and we both cheating and looking at other people and this and that and the third. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing my husband stepped out on me. I'm hearing my wife stepped out on me. I'm not hearing the, you know what I'm saying? King say they're not going to tell you that part, right? I'm not hearing all of that. I need to hear, okay, real shit. Fuck is you talking about? Somebody just hate marriage. Girl, please. That's why I'm not married. That's exactly why. Because I don't want to pretend. A lot of people are pretending. A lot of y'all are pretending. I don't want to pretend. What the fuck did you say with us? That's why I'm not married. Because I don't want to pretend. I don't want to do that. I don't.
Married because you.
What am I?
Hey.
I ain't scared of
My
I ain't scared of that because the woman I am, I'm not scared of that. Now I'm gonna tell you what I am scared of. I am scared of working hard and busting my ass, right? And me putting all the effort in and giving my A1 to my husband, and that nigga go out and fuck up and do some fucked up shit. I am scared of that because I don't want. I'm trying. Listen, y'all gonna be on here. I'm gonna be asking y'all. I need y'all to find out which prison I can decide to go to. That's what I'm scared of. Okay? I'm scared of putting in all the work, giving my all to a man, all right? And he fuck around and play.
Well, you better try to do it in Florida so your family in trouble.
All I'm saying is get that playing shit out your system. Then bring your ass to me.
Hell no.
But see, Diamond, that's the process. A lot of times you ain't gonna know everybody's process.
Oh, no, but why? But wait 1 second though. Why can't you get that playing shit up out your system first, then come back to me? Why the fuck you got to come and play with me? Then I got to go through all this shit with you. Now I'm torn, right? My hair falling out. I got gray hairs. My self-esteem
Nobody don't
low.
want to go through that
all
bullshit.
This shit right here, like my self-esteem low. I can't find this. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Why the fuck I gotta go through all of that? Why the fuck you just can't do all that shit, get it all out, and bring your ass around later? Why?
Diamond, I thought 8 times 5 was 40. We got to respect the money. Corey, you ain't off mute. You had 40 minutes.
They told me I had 25 minutes.
No, Coochie Keith don't got his math together. No, you had 40 minutes. 8 galaxies is 40 minutes, nigga. 8 times 5 is 40. I'm a mathematician.
No, you can't motherfucking add then, bitch.
Wait a minute. Wait. So this is what happened. What happened was he got muted. He unmuted.
Your mama's a
he got
bitch,
muted
nigga.
again. That was for 5 minutes.
Your mama's a bitch.
She said 4.
Yeah, Pops, you gotta understand.
Your mama's
that.
lame, nigga. 8 times 5 is 40, nigga. She muted you. You unmuted yourself.
He tried to explain it to you, Pots.
Can y'all just be quiet? Can y'all be quiet for a second? Pots, give me a second.
Bitch ass nigga, fuck you.
Wait a minute. What happened was he was muted, then he unmuted, then he was muted again, and the mute again only counts for 5 minutes. That was the 4 galaxies. That only counts for 5 minutes.
So how many minutes was that, Keith?
That's only 5 minutes. That's only. Wait a minute, Corey.
Calm down.
That's only 5 minutes. That's only 5 minutes.
About afterwards,
because it was the mute, unmute, and the mute again. Then she sent 4 on top of that, or they sent 4 on top of that, which was the extra 20 minutes. That's why it came out to be 25 minutes.
That's not how the math go.
When she
remuted him for 4 galaxies, that was 20 minutes.
That's exactly how it goes.
That's the double to come off when he paid 20.
That's a double to come off. You pay $5. You pay $10.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Oh my God, y'all so emotional.
We supposed to been on mute for 40 minutes. That's how it works on me.
Is there any mods on this page? Is there any mods on this page?
Let them get it out.
No. Is there any mods on this page?
You gotta eat some meat.
While she gone,
the first 4 galaxies was for him to nullify the double.
Start the mute again.
That's all it means. And it goes back to the 5 minutes.
It goes back to the 5 minutes.
4 more, so that'll be 25 minutes.
That's 20 minutes. So that's another 20 minutes on top of the 5.
Ain't sending no galaxies right now. Why he ain't sending none? He talking all that shit, nigga. Stop buying cantaloupes and shit and send some galaxies, nigga. That's what the fuck you do. Where your galaxy?
Y'all gotta stop. Thank
They got
you.
some sour watermelons in the
Pops be
stores, nigga.
charging for
Juice
your
them.
ass right now, Corey. He
They
be
was
charging for
listen,
your
Diamond.
ass.
As long as he's
They was
stinking,
about to
I
be
ain't
on
worried
Keith's
about it.
time,
So
Diamond.
hold on one second. Someone sent a CA and said, Azale, sorry, and said, that's why I consider myself faithfully married, not happily married, because there are times you might not be happy with one another. Now, I can respect that. I can respect it. I know y'all going to go through some things, right? I know people go through some things. But what I don't respect is if y'all going to work things out, work it out, but let it just be between you and your partner to work it out. Don't bring other people in the house to work it out. If that makes sense.
What you're describing, Diamond, sounds like people that are 1 foot in and 1 foot out already. If they're going around talking about all the bad
Drop
stuff
this
going
bitch
on.
ass nigga. I just sent the money, hoe ass nigga. Fuck you just cause I got it wrong, nigga. You's a bitch ass nigga. Drop you cockeye. Cockeye, Corey. Cockeye. Hoe ass nigga. Your mama's a bitch, nigga. Fuck you. And pay to come back. You got it, nigga. Fuck you talking to. I made a mistake. I thought each galaxy was 5 minutes, whether you unmuting yourself or not. The fuck you talking about, nigga? My math is good. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you talking to, nigga? Cockeye, cockeye. Get your ass out of here, cockeyed ass nigga. I'm dropping down, Diamond. I'll be back. The sound effects and shit.
And my bad, Keith. I didn't know that. I thought it was, see, they hit me with a restriction. I'm gone, Diamond.
Pop with the sound effects.
That's right, Pots. You showed them who got the juice.
Bistro. And when I say that, I mean like oh, okay. Pots. You can't pay, baby. You can't come back. They paid to drop you too.
Them boys love waking up early in the morning.
But hear me out though. What I'm saying is, right, when Bistro said it's 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door marriages, right? Like, let's be honest. Even statistics say married people cheat the most. Why are married people cheating?
What statistics? What's your source?
Married people are the only people that can cheat.
What's your statistics? What's your source of these statistics?
Hold on, let me let Mr. Privilege up in here.
You just said a word right there, Rib. Damn.
I'm just passing through.
Said a word. Rib just did say a word. He said married people are the only ones that can cheat.
Not true. That's not true.
Miss
If
Diamond.
you can be in a committed relationship and not be married and still cheat.
Yes,
Mr.
There's no such thing.
Your panel is so unique because Corey is the official drop mascot of Black Diamond. I deem him that. I gave him a pass, but he has to learn from his wicked ways, and I have to rebuke him and bind him. But how y'all doing today, by the way?
Good morning, Mr. Privilege. He gonna get you.
He can't get me. He has to live with himself. Every day he wakes up, he gets himself. He can't come for me over here. I'm in Manhattan living my best life. Just came from a freaking Broadway show. I'm good.
Well, in Manhattan, you say?
Yeah, most definitely. I live in Manhattan, New York. 1 block away from Central Park West. It's all on my page. Yeah, I'm in a penthouse. My name was Penthouse Perspective. And then I started doing
Privilege, sorry, babe. He got you.
Sorry, now you're in the basement.
But the Knicks are in the finals, though. The Knicks are definitely in the finals right now.
The Knicks in the finals, yeah. The Knicks in the finals.
Privilege, sorry. Privilege, sorry. He got you. I told you he was gonna get you.
Dang! And they blowing your phone up, Diamond. They blowing your phone up to argue.
That's Corey. What?
I told you.
I said they blowing her phone up to argue, bruh.
That was Corey. I dropped him, Corey.
Hey, Clark, I see the veil. Diamond, I see the veil. Look at the veil now, Diamond. God damn it. Shit. That motherfucking veil. I spent my motherfucking money, Diamond. Shit, the veil.
I dropped him, Corey. I did. Listen, Privilege in the comments say my job was job mind control. It's crazy. I knew he would.
All right.
But now I can just say anything I want to say, Diamond. Because Corey Big Moose Knuckle is gone off from up here. Now I can say what I want to. I noticed that I ain't get.
Corey, say somebody muting him in the comments. Do not mute Corey in the comments unless he is paid. They pay to mute him. Do not mute him in the comments, mods. Get out your feelings. Do not mute him, okay? Go ahead, Chesney.
I just noticed that when that woman came up here and said that stuff about that, they was ready to go in and protect her. These men was, these slimy snakes in the panel was ready to go protect her. But then if a black woman would have came up here and said that she was cheating with another woman, Corey them was gonna ride her to no end. They was gonna ride her. See, they let that boy and things like that get away with slick stuff. It depends on how they feel about it.
Hold on, wait 1 second, y'all. They on one. They said drop Homar too. God damn, Homar.
Damn.
Homar, come back.
I just noticed that they be quick to say these different people, but then when it's a black woman come up here and say something, they ready to do her in. They want to dissect her story. Now it's go hide yourself, hide your children, hide your wife, all that stuff when this is up here. Then something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about how these married men sit on this app and pretend like they not cheating in the boxes. I noticed that.
Corey, Chesney, wait. You said in the boxes. Who you talking about?
Because no matter what, it's a relationship. No matter how you feel about it, it becomes a relationship.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The back end conversations become relationships, even though they're not really physically cheating. Mentally, they cheat. You know, once somebody get your mind, they got you. It don't matter how it look like. That's why you can get a hard on through the stream. You never thought about that? That's why I can send you money through the stream, because I already have a connection mentally. I'm already got you. That's why people don't understand how that could be like that, because you'll sit here all day long and ain't spoke to the one in your house. Ain't that crazy? I ain't said 3 words to this woman walking around my house. I ain't said 3 words to this man walking around my house. But I'm up here on this stream talking to strong people, proper people. I don't even know you, but I got somebody walking around in my house. I ain't spoke to. I ain't said good morning. I ain't washed my ass. I ain't cooked. I ain't clean. I ain't struck the bathroom. I ain't did nothing. But we got a relationship. You see what I'm saying? It becomes common. It becomes common to you. It may not seem like that, but you become more important than the person walking around. They just a body.
The one you laying right next to every night.
Who you clocking?
I'm not clocking nobody. I just can say what I want to say because I'm grown. See, when you're grown, you can say anything you want to say. I'm 50 years old. I can say whatever I want to say. Who gonna check me? Nobody.
I ain't married, so.
So y'all, for the record, she's Miss Lady Trucker is not lying. She did send me proof of the guy, her telling him she's trans, and he's telling her, I'm cool with that.
I still wasn't clear on whether or not she emphatically told the wife. She sounded like she said the wife has proof, and he said that he was trying to trick on her or whatever.
Right, I wasn't clear of that. I wasn't clear on that as well.
You got another topic, Diamond?
No, it's 10:14. Y'all know I got to go. Y'all know I got to clock in at work soon. So
Walmart. Yeah, I know. My bad.
Listen, y'all, don't pick at my job. Don't do that.
Damn.
Don't do that.
That bread any way you possible.
Yeah, don't pick at my job now. So just don't do that. Okay, I chose Walmart. That's the job I chose to put the application in. That's the job I wanted. That's what works for me. Because remember, men want a woman that ain't got nothing going on. So there's my proof. I work at Walmart. I cannot provide anything. I don't have a table. I need your table. I need to bring everything to you.
In one breath, you say you gotta go clock in, and then in the other breath, you start throwing shots.
Check your Zell down, somebody said.
Somebody ain't gonna want to move into your house. You just got that house too. They gonna want to move in with you.
She said, was nothing about a relationship at all. Check his Facebook. He deleted it. He said you was a trick. He was trying. She said me talking about he don't gay people. She did say, okay, so she sent a message that she said to the wife, I'm trans. And the wife said, when she sent the message, she said, I'm trans. And the wife said, okay, can you send me everything from the dating app message?
Well, only thing you got to watch out now for Diamond is some homosexuals here in Atlanta, because you know this is the land of homosexuals. And before you know it, somebody be trying to stay the night. They be leaving little nuggets. One day they leave a sock. The next day they leave a shirt. The next day they leave a pair of Jordans. Before you know it, they got a whole wardrobe in the house.
Or they be like, can I get a package sent to your house?
Corey said check his
mail.
Yeah, once we hook that PS5 up, this our house now.
Mute fat mouth. Okay, Chastity, baby. Corey paid to mute you, babe. Chastity, honey, you got 10 minutes. He said fat mouth. I assume he was talking to Chastity because Chastity don't know what he called fat mouth. She wasn't even talking about it. She's on mute. But he said mute fat mouth. Fat mouth is on.
Diamonds. As soon as that nigga say we ought to catch up, it's over with.
If he say we ought to catch up, it's over with. Why? I work at Walmart. I can get the ketchup on discount.
Yeah, he said we ought to catch up in your house.
Why are you gonna say it's over with?
He moved in. That's y'all house now. He said we ought to catch up. Not you don't have no more ketchup in your cabinet.
He French now. We ought to catch up.
Like, I like this house. This is our chandelier.
Another one, Dom. If he lead them Nike slides that we wear around the house, yeah, he got you. He got you, big dog. If he lead them Nike slides over there.
You gonna leave them right by the door.
Right by the door.
So will I be
or somewhere another nigga can see plainly.
So if I have company over, and I don't allow him to stay the night, and I tell if he had just so happened to fall asleep, but I wake him up at 2 o'clock in the morning, what you doing? You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong for waking? Y'all gonna tell me I'm wrong for making him go home at night?
Well, technically,
he can't stay the night.
Technically, 2 o'clock is the morning, so you might as well.
Don't let that nigga fall asleep, Diamond.
You're not supposed to let him fall asleep. That's after you give him the warm rag. He needs to be going out the door.
See what y'all are telling me? That's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all are saying, Diamond, go ahead and let him fall asleep. No, I'm gonna wake his ass up at 2 o'clock. You got to go.
No, after you give him the warm rag,
he should never fall asleep.
The wipe off. Yeah,
he shouldn't even be there to begin with, Diamond. He shouldn't even be sleeping there.
Give him the rag to wipe off.
A warm rag is diabolical.
Give him the warm rag.
You better get that nigga some baby wipes.
Gotta go after that.
Hear me out. If I give him the warm rag to wipe off, that means my house is the hotel. Right?
Nowhere. That means
you can't.
Right?
That means you're not getting comfortable here. Here's the warm rag.
That means you want him to stay.
No,
You got
if
Yeah,
I,
the
if
warm
I
rag.
had
The
sex with
warm
him
rag is
in
the
my house,
hospitality.
if
Is
I
she
had
gonna
sex
use the
with
warm
him,
rag on him, or
oh
he
no,
gonna use
wait
it
one
himself?
second. If I had sex with him in my house, that means my house is the hotel, right or wrong. My grandmama will
okay.
say, your house is
Okay.
the hotel. Because if
That's
he's sleeping in your bed that you pay for, he could pay for a hotel. That means your house is a hotel, right or wrong.
that's true.
Right.
Like
And
that,
if
you're
he
right.
sleep with you in your house, in your bed, where you pay bills at, that means your house is the hotel, right?
That's technically. Mm-hmm.
Okay then. And we don't need to make our houses the hotel, right?
Technically.
Right.
We need to, right. You can't come to my house, I can't come to yours. We'll meet in the middle.
Because if you make your house a hotel shortly thereafter, you'll be having a border.
Right.
Not if you just give them the warm rag and tell them to go out the door.
No warm rag, just a baby wipe and go.
No rag.
That's even better. Even better. This is it's disposable. You ain't got to do. It's no washing involved.
On a whore pack. You know, you can leave a little, get a Ziploc bag, give him a couple wipes in there, some gum, be good.
Yeah.
And then if you worried about him sleeping at your house,
A whore pack.
he gonna learn sleep during the daytime because you ain't got no job, and then come over there and keep her ass up all night long.
Y'all think y'all think sleep during the daytime because I ain't got no job, y'all think he finna fuck me in the daytime?
What's wrong with that?
For the daytime, he live there. So them business hours.
If he doing it in the daytime, his ass need to be at work.
He should be available during the daytime.
He
He
off.
should not even
Have a
be
day off.
available. Thank you.
He
He
got
should
a day
even be
off.
available during the daytime.
Mm-mm.
He shouldn't even be available during the daytime, right or wrong?
He can have a day off.
Uh-uh.
He could be out on FMLA.
No. Mm-mm.
What if he is the? I mean, if you dealing with that type of man that
It's possible.
he's the
Though.
boss, that ain't got to clock in.
Right.
You know,
Or let y'all tell it. Maybe he making his own hours.
Yeah.
a Calvin man. That's what y'all say. That's what y'all do.
There you go, Towns. That's what I was gonna say.
A
This
high
guy, he's
Calvin
his own
man don't
boss. He
clock
works his
in.
own hours. He
Is
does
that
what
what
he
you say,
wants to
Diamond?
do.
Okay, even if he's his own boss and
Okay.
he's the
Oh, she want
CEO,
to stay here.
he
Okay.
still need to
Is
be
this it right
working. He
here?
still need to
All
be
right. So make
out
sure she
there.
write the names on there. That's how you should write their name.
He still need to be out getting money, even if he's a CEO.
No,
He's his own boss.
no, Diamond. If you have people working for you, again, I've said this before. My dad said this. You can't be the one rich with the screwdriver in your hand. He has people working for him. All he has to do is manage and make sure the company is still running. He can work from anywhere, long as he has his phone, a
You can
laptop,
do
or
that
an
from the phone,
iPad.
Diamond. Laying next to you,
Said
right
no,
next
they
to
did
you.
for him. So okay, so if he's gonna lay next to me while his employees are working for him, then he could lay next to me on a resort somewhere.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Or come to the house.
I think she means
And
like
come to the house.
ambition
I don't
wise.
need
Like
him to get comfortable in the house. I ain't got no juice. I ain't got no nothing. No, I don't got no bed, no sheets on the bed, nothing.
You
I
ain't
need
cooking.
him to.
So
Yeah.
what you saying is you trying to put this man on your schedule.
no, I think she mean like aspirations, ambition. They want to see a go getter. Like he up every day doing something. Like it ain't no days off.
I just think Diamond don't want to share her house. That's what it is. She wants her
I was
house for
going to say
her.
that, Pickle Rick. It looks like Diamond's trying to find an excuse to keep this man busy. She just don't want to be in his face all day.
She don't want that man at her
Diamond,
house.
stop being
Ain't no
selfish,
Netflix and
Diamond.
chill. Damn.
Stop being
Yeah,
selfish,
some women like a
Diamond.
busy.
I don't. I don't want to share my house, y'all. I don't. I swear to God, I don't. I go over his house.
Yeah, you need a
Yeah,
man with
your
his. You
damn
need a man
laundry
with his
room look
own
like a
house. He
club
got to have his own
VIP.
house.
Laundry room, and wanted a shot and a bottle. I was looking for a bottle girl. Like a damn club in there.
They say it sounds like Marshall's wife. But go V-Ray. Now V-Ray in the box and she didn't even say nothing. Go ahead, V-Ray.
No, I'm coming out to do my time, Donna, from yesterday. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be a very,
Oh,
ethical
V-Ray,
person.
you wait too long. Why you take too long to come and do your time?
Well, I only have 10 more minutes, wait, 12 more minutes. I only have 12 more minutes. Let me go ahead and do my time, Diamond.
Go ahead, cause you know I done made you come off. Like, okay, I forgot all about it.
You just got finished talking, so your time starts over.
Gotta respect the money.
So can I ask you a question?
I'm playing you, right?
Can I ask you a question? I'm looking at all these young kids. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the water, but I'm looking at all these younger kids unaliving their young girlfriends. What is going on with the younger generation? They're unaliving.
It's happening here in Atlanta really, really bad. So allegedly there is this group now where they are encouraging each other to unalive their partners or just random women. If you notice, it happened on the Beltline. It happened in DeKalb County. One of my colleagues, it happened to her neighbor. That was the woman that got stabbed to death. Or sorry, she got unalive and was almost raped. And then it happened to two other girls where this guy just attacked them just a couple of weeks ago. It's happening a lot here in Atlanta. So be careful when you out here in
You
Atlanta.
said a group, like a trend, like they're purposely doing this?
Like that group that was on that had an online group that was trying to teach people how to, grape their partners and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's that kind of a man's group that they have. But it's black men.
But I thought it is black men. I thought the guy that unalived that did that to the lady on the Beltline. I thought he was suffering from mental illness or.
They all gonna say that. Just like the other man said that he was suffering from mental illness, the one that did the one in DeKalb County, just like the one that just attacked these two girls out of the clear blue, they're gonna say the same thing about them. Men is always gonna mansplain why
I ain't
they
gonna
do
lie.
shit.
It's been a lot of violence against women in Atlanta. Like even outside of this, whatever y'all call it, women get shot on the highway and shit too. So it be
And take note. The thing that happened to the girl in DeKalb County, that was a white girl. The other two girls were black girls. The other three girls were black girls. Just be careful out there.
That's
Be
sad.
careful out there. It's a lot of femicide happening. It's a lot of violence against women that's happening. It's a lot of it that's going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that comes from this culture of men that promote that women ain't shit, and that you a simp if you do this for women, and you a simp if you do that for women. And it's that whole culture of, and that's what these young men are digesting. These older men are talking negatively about women in high numbers, and that's how that's what these young men are digesting. So they don't have the respect for women anymore.
No, that's bullshit, Keith. These motherfuckers are watching they fucking mama and what the fuck she doing. Watching the niggas that's running in and out of there, watching her fucking take advantage of these niggas, and they're forming that opinion from watching their mother.
And did we forget what just happened in Myrtle Beach during Bike Week that went viral?
What?
With a head in the car?
Yeah.
What happened?
The women are buck wild. They being running out here, being buck wild.
No, I'm not gonna put nobody's actions on the woman, on the mom. I think you're responsible for your own. You responsible for yourself. So I can't say.
The reason why I said that, Rick, was I just saw this yesterday. They had to pull this young boy off of his mom, and the things that he was saying to her while he was swinging on her, I was like, damn, this is how this man is feeling about what he's seeing. And it's a whole bunch of them. He's not the only one. It's a whole bunch of them like that. Shut the fuck up, you whore. Fuck that bitch. This. I'm like, damn, he's talking to his mother. I couldn't imagine saying these words to my mother.
Why he ain't reach around there and get his daddy too?
Yeah, I was just about
Why
to
he
say
ain't reach
that.
around there and get his daddy? Why he just looking at what his mama doing? His mama is the one who making sure he eat, sleep, mess, crap. But the daddy now, he can't see what the daddy doing. So he can swing on his mama because he can see what his mama doing, but he can't see nothing that his daddy doing. And his daddy ain't even there. And you gonna pat that on the back. What you should have did was grab that young man and told him to respect his mama. But see, it ain't no black men out here gonna stand up and do it. See, I know for a fact a black man to chase another black man down and pat him on the back and talk about the woman. But you ain't gonna run that man down and say, hey, look, brother, your son on the football team over there, he need a jacket. Can you go ahead and get that jacket? You know what you'll do? Oh, that's his mama fault on who he chose. But y'all ain't gonna get y'all brothers and pull them up and say, hey, look, why don't you go take care of your son? You're gonna pat the bull on the back for beating down his mama, the one that got him this far. But you ain't gonna say, hey, look, well, where your dad at? I would have been yelling out, where your dad at? That's what I would have been yelling out. But instead, it's what he said about his mama. That's all he see. That's all he seen was his mama. He
Yes,
can't see
because
his
she's in
daddy.
close proximity, though. I think
Oh,
y'all
it
be
don't matter.
forgetting the
It don't matter.
barrier.
You was in
It
close
do.
proximity. He was in close proximity. If he seen that boy doing that to his mama, he should have said, hey, look, get up from there and leave your mama alone. Let's find out where your dad is. Or let's see what's really going on. He could have talked to that young man. See, that's the problem. We'll talk to our sister. I stop him. I stop mine and talk to him. I say something to y'all. I don't mind telling y'all quit calling these women these names and stuff like that, because these kids do. They listen to this app. They do all that stuff. I've been saying this since I've been on this app, and all y'all doing is pushing out, oh, women ain't trash. So you know what they start looking for? The trash. You ain't telling them to look for the good women. You telling them to look for the trash. And then while they looking for the trash, they messing up the good women too. They ain't just messing up the trash. They dogging out the good women too, along with the trash. Remember y'all say we standing beside each other. We ain't got no other choice. Who's standing between us? Nobody. Ain't nobody standing between us. I can't believe y'all will pat somebody on the back for that. But you wouldn't have grabbed that young man and say, get off your mama.
Who
That's
patted
crazy.
him on the back?
You just said, what he said about his mama. That's sick. That's sick. Because he could say the same thing about his dad, but he can't see it. You can't say
That's what I
something you can't see.
said. I didn't pat him on the
I
back at
I
all.
just I don't think he patted him on the back, but I do understand what Chastity is saying. What she's saying is not saying you patted him on the back. What she's saying is y'all would rather escape responsibility as men to say maybe some of the rhetoric that is out there is really promoting this incel or this culture of men that hates women because young men are impressionable and that's what they're digesting at a young age. You didn't digest that at a young age in such a high volume because there was not social media, right? So these men, these young men have information at their fingertips that they are digesting regularly that says, I hate men, or I hate women, I hate women, I hate women, I hate women, right? Not only that, is algorithm based. So when they click a like to like in that video, they get more of the same videos over and over and over again. So they are constantly in this cycle of I hate women, or degrading women, degrading women. Women are not of value, right? I'm not saying that that's to say, oh, wow, I got to meet this in the middle. And then that's when you really come out to be like, okay, it's not just one way, it's the other way, right? Or if, you know, two things can be true at the same time. You begin to think of life differently. But when you have that one parent that is there, you begin to blame everything on that parent because that's the image. That's the person that's there. That other person is not there, so you can still have an idealized vision of that other person.
Just to your point too, Keith, an absentee parent does not absolve the custodial parent of any wrongdoing, like they don't do anything wrong raising kids now. So if there's resentment and maybe it is being projected against the wrong parent, but at the same time, some of that accountability got to go to the custodial parents too because they mess up.
All I'm saying is this. We can't keep fucking blaming outsiders for certain issues when there's only, I don't know what that young man goes through in his house, right? But I do hear the rumors about his mother, right? And that's all he sees. I don't even know if the man even thinks about his father because I never seen any of their fathers present, right? So we can't say society this, society that, when a lot of people's perceptions are formed by what they're going through, not what they hear, man.
Let me get this right. A kid comes in this world by two parents. He's one-sided because he has one parent. And that parent is doing it may not be the best. I'm gonna tell you, because some of them don't have the best. Some of them out there living in cars, but he's surviving. And some of them out there go working 2 or 3 jobs, and them kids have to be at home by themselves, but they surviving. Some of them kids may not even eat meat 3 times a week, but they surviving. She's sending them to school. She doing her best she can. And the best thing I can be able to do is be walked down. While this other parent on the other end that we don't see, he's not taking initiative. He's not running past that saying, hey, it's the summertime. Let me put extra food in the house for these kids. Because I know since they not at school, it's going to be on and popping. That refrigerator going to be slammed open all day. Ain't nothing going to be in it. The complaint is from, the call is from the inside the house. The man is on the outside the house. But now let me tell you, this the flip side about it. Oh, the white man took us out the house. Ain't no white man taking nobody out no house no more. Ain't no HUD saying you can't be with us no more. Ain't nobody doing none of that stuff. And they're saying that the younger kids are offing their partners. Now, where's that call coming from?
Chastity, I agree with you. And I mean, 100%. But you also have to recognize that there are single mothers that give their all, right, to their children. And their children end up being successful, right? And then you have a small percentage of women that are just getting pregnant to survive. And the children that are a result of those type of women, what are they going through is what I'm saying. I'm not taking away from the single mother's struggle or the single mother's victories. I'm not taking away from that at all. In this case that I'm speaking about, she is one of those mothers that gets pregnant to survive.
Okay, now, real South, I know this gonna be blowing your mind right now, but who is she getting pregnant by? Roaches? Aliens? What is she getting pregnant by? Worms? Who is she getting pregnant by? Because if he's seen her in that condition when he met her, what responsibility of that was his? Because if he's seen the fact that when he went up there, he put that refrigerator behind them 3 kids that was already there before he left that other one. If the 3 kids wasn't even, what you leaving one there for? If you're not eating, why are you even leaving a kid there? See, the problem is we got to start with who plants the seed. See what I'm saying? In order for things to grow, you have to plant a seed. That means we have to dig the ground. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to plant a seed out there on that beach, unless it's a cattail or the wind whistles, because I know those are the only ones that grow in that kind of sand. But if I'm going to plant a garden, I'm going to see if the garden is wet. I'm going to see if the garden is dry. I'm going to see if all this stuff is going on with this garden before I plant that seed. I'm going to see what kind of plant it is, because some plants don't grow in different areas. But you mean to tell me you was in this same house where this woman was with the other 3 kids before she got to this 4th one, and the 4th one is yours, and you seen the condition of the kid and you left a seed up in there? We got to find out who the fault is, because see, the problem is that we can't say, oh, the mama, because you carry the seed. See, now we got to give it back to the man, because you planting the seed. You like something. I tell you what, you say you don't like your baby mama. I know you liked her real good one night. One night, you liked your baby mama real good. I'm talking about it with
So basically, it's like, why would we hit it anyway? Like, why would you?
There you go.
Why would you tap that? You know? Like, oh, okay, I get it. I think Rib was trying to say, like, why even put yourself in that position to even, meet that type of guy and go down that road, and yeah.
If I met that type of guy, why would that type of guy want to meet me? I got to go back to we got to go. See, I can't be one-sided, because it takes 2. Because you have to like me and I have to like, or you had to do something to me in order for me to get. See, the problem is that you have to do something to me in order for me to get like this. I can't get like this on my own. I can't lay down on my own and insert unless I go to the doctor. So you, my friend, would have to do it. I want to know what type of guy you are, that you're not a stand-up parent to see your kid through. I want to know what type of guy you are, that you'll wait 18 years and then show up at graduation. I want to know what type of guy you is to see that your kid, something you made, the production you made, the art that you made, something that you produced out here, and you ain't seeing it through. I need to see what kind of guy you is, and then I need to see what kind of guy you is that you would even put me in your perimeter unless you like me. Because see, you can't call me trash unless you get something on you. You see what I'm saying? You got to get in the dumpster to be part of the trash. You ain't gonna. Why are you picking up trash if you're not trash? That's crazy to me. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all don't want to say that it's partly y'all fault. You want to just blame the women, because you know what we did? We kept them. We kept the kids. We raised the kids. We did what we supposed to do. We got the 2 jobs. We tried to make it. If we didn't try to make it and we give them to somebody, let me go through it. If I keep this kid and say I got rid of the kid, all she do is get rid of her children. Then if I keep the kid and barely make it, she just barely making it. Then if I keep the kid and survive, she a bitter baby mama because she trying to do this. Then if I get 2 jobs, she trying to live above her means. See, when is you gonna show up? I got to find out when you gonna bring the ketchup and the mustard if I got the hot dog. Or if I got the ketchup and the mustard, when is you gonna bring the hot dog? Because you know what your kids doing, you know what you had to do. So where is your kids at? See, I can't just be a baby mama without the baby father. Y'all don't want to have these real conversations. You want to play, blame the mama. No, I got to blame the daddy too. Why did you choose me? Because the man chooses. You got the insert before we exskirt. Before we squirt, you got the insert. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got to do that. So where were you at?
So I'm just saying, why not date the type of guys that are?
No. This is the thing. No. Men, we cannot be conditional leaders. It can't be, I'm going to lead when it's convenient. It can't be. Leading is not convenient at all, period. Anybody that's a leader will let you know that it's not convenient. So you can't do it out of convenience, right? You got to lead at all times. So if there were more men leading the community, then why are there women that are falling for these types of? Wow.
That's true. That's why I say
because there's not enough men,
like, why y'all
even able or willing, or willing to lead to even leave or let go of their no shit friends. There's a lot of men that got no shit friends, or deadbeat baby dads as friends, but not willing to cut ties and say, you know what, we can't connect, we can't be friends until you fix that. I think if a lot of men held each other accountable, those type of men wouldn't exist in the high numbers that they exist. That's just my opinion.
I think there are men that do hold friends accountable. Like I can only talk for myself, my anecdotal. So to be honest, I hold all my friends accountable as well. They hold me. So I think there are men that do it, but the men that tend to like fold together, like birds of feather flock together, they tend to allow that shit in their groups. Hence why you see that shit a lot of times fail.
So, hold on. Yeah, we need more accountability. And we ain't got that, y'all. We doomed. 30 more minutes, Simon. 30 more minutes for what, Pots? For what? Behind a man is a strong woman. I believe that. I definitely believe that.
But you know what, Diamond, it can't be just, I'm not saying that to beat up the men, because on my side, if you knew he didn't have a car or a house when you met him, right, and he's coming over to your stuff, you already know he's not responsible. If he's not putting stuff into your house when he meets you, a man is only going to be interested in what he invests in. If that man is not investing in you from the start, he don't like you. He do not. I don't give a care how. I won't care what hill you be on. If he's not, a man's time is expensive. I'm gonna tell you why, because he could be working, and if he's at home all day, if he's not working online, if he just sitting there playing the game, if that game ain't playing him, he's not helping you. He's not helping you. And you mean to tell me you got trash all around your feet, and you been at work all day long, and you come back and the trash is still there? You got to go. But before you do that, look at his situation first before you even go over there and start messing with him. Because see, if he can't pay on the outside, you know he's not going to be able to pay when he get inside, right? Everything you get on.
So do you think that's why a lot of these women are making it more easier for the men, because they feel like, you know, do you think that they feel like the man don't have it, or he can't do this and he can't do that? So do you think that's why they are accepting, you know, them the way they are, because they know?
It depends on what you deem more valuable to you. I'm not going to ask him to do no more for me than I can do for myself, because then I'll know what type of man I have. Now, if he goes over what I do for myself, I could see that. I could see something. But if I'm asking him to do more for me, and I know for a fact he don't have, if I know he works at McDonald's and I know at the end of the week his check is $868 twice in 2 months, I know I can't go get a house cost $2,000 if I want to be with this man. So either I'm gonna live in my means, or I'm gonna live under my means while I'm with him. But that's got to be love when I do it. That's got to be love, and most women will settle for that. But the ones who are looking outside of that are looking for providers. That means he can go a little extra. I don't necessarily have to.
So you got, okay, so the women that are selling for that, they're looking for love. The other women that are selling for that, they're looking for providers. They're looking for security.
Provision is love, because why wouldn't you not provide for something you love? Why would you not? What man is not going to provide for something they love?
That should be the
default. Wait, Town. If that man left you at work, and he knew he dropped you off, and he know what time you get off, and he picked you up late more than 3 times a week, he don't like you. You want to know why? Because you're out there busting your ass at work, and he know you tired. You gonna stand there and wait on your own car? No, ma'am. We gotta be. If we gonna raise these people, let them be raised the right way. I got 2 daughters. I got 2 daughters. If my daughter,
But why did he? But why? But shouldn't it be a question of why is he even in your car?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm understanding. You got to, as a woman, you have to recognize what is your value for you, because that's why women's.
I mean, what if y'all going somewhere together, Diamond? Like, what if
Most
y'all
women
going out
who
to
is
eat
not
or something?
raised,
Like,
most women who are not raised with men in the house center.
That's why I be feeling like. That's why I be feeling like Towns. That's why I be saying to y'all. I feel like people should get themselves together first before they start dating. But y'all say no.
yeah.
They should date y'all. They should date just the way they are and come together that way. And I feel like no.
No, I believe you should date what you like. If a person has a car, you should be dating somebody that at least has, a vehicle or, their own home. I feel like once you go past certain red flags that are your red flags, then you're going against your will, your personal will, to deal with this person because you know what they're coming
They
with.
said in the comments, that's what Yoshi was trying to say. That's what Yoshi was trying to say. But then you say but then when I don't know, man, y'all be seeing so much stuff. Because one minute you say if the women with 6 figures and they date a man with 6 figures, y'all say, oh, those men don't want the women with 6 figures. They want the women that have less than. They want the projects. They don't want the ones that they want the ones they could build. They want the social, the fucking science projects and shit. I'm y'all get on my nerves.
They don't want to compete with you. The whole thing about a man is that he wants peace. You know what I'm saying? If I'm competing in you and we're out here hitting this pavement together, there's no peace because you're worried and I'm worried. But if you don't
so when a man date a woman that has less than, that means he don't want to compete with her. But why is even competition why is it even a thought?
No, I think he wants control of her.
You can look at it both ways because the sense of money gives us, people think it's priority. Oh, well, I have this above you because I'm big. That's either man or woman. If you pulling in the way,
we got Negro in the box, and we also got Hink in the box. Men, can y'all please chime in on this conversation because we're trying to get some understanding here. Okay, so Hink, let me ask you a question. Hink, come off mute. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Would you date a woman that has more than you?
Yeah.
You would date a 6-figure woman that has more than you?
Yes.
Would you date a woman that has less than you?
Yeah. Yes.
What would be the difference? If you wouldn't? Huh?
I don't care how much money you make or how little money you make. Only thing I need for that woman to be is a peaceful, respectful, and loving woman. That's all I need her to be. That's the most important thing I look for in a woman. Her amount of money she makes doesn't matter. She could be a rich asshole, or she could be a broken one.
No, I'm not. Ew, no. It's soft.
Okay, she didn't know she was in the box. Go ahead.
Diamond, attraction is not the same for men and women. When I'm dating a woman, I'm not looking at how much she makes or how little she makes. That's not in my mind at all. First, I'm looking at, is she attractive to me? That's going to be my draw to her. And then after that, I'm going to talk to her to see where her mind is. I mean,
yeah, Kiari never didn't come in the box. He didn't come in the box, y'all. He didn't ever come in the box.
I need to know.
Diamond, I'd like to answer that when Doc is done. I'm sorry, Doc. Go ahead.
I need to know, can she communicate? I need to know, can we communicate together? I need to know when things are bad, how do we talk to each other? How do we get along when we don't see eye to eye? I need to know those kind of things. That's the most important to me. What she makes is not even in my mind when I'm talking to a woman. Because I've heard women say, his money's my money and my money's my money, or something to that effect. But I've never looked at a woman as a financial come up. I've never asked a woman for income taxes or no shit like that. I can't even imagine that happening. But I was told it's pretty popular. But the attraction between men and women are not the same. Men don't look at a woman for what she brings financially. At least nobody that I know.
Outdog said in the comments, if she's broke, where's her mind?
if she's
All
broke.
right, Diamond, I want to answer that question. Oh, go ahead. All right.
Yeah, we don't look at it
He said if
financially
she's
like that.
broke, he said if she's broke, where's her mind? I mean, if she's broke, what did that tell y'all something about her mindset?
Me, no, it doesn't. Because you can be broke. You can fall on financial hardship and be broke. I know a woman right now with a doctorate degree who was fired and she's going through a rough time. That doesn't mean that her mind is unstable or she's not able to hold a conversation. She's not whatever. And then it's about how do you think? What? Please don't gift me. I make $8 a year after taxes. I do very well.
Somebody said so. Somebody said that why do y'all ask? Then somebody said that why do y'all ask women what they bring to the table?
I don't ask women what they bring to the table. To me, that's a nonsense comment. Just like the whole 50-50 conversation. To me, that's nonsense. So I can't imagine doing that.
Diamond, can I answer that question?
Okay, 1 second. Pete, do you ask women what they bring to the table?
No.
Towns, do you?
Never.
Also, do you know you're in the box? Okay, Sky, go ahead, Sky.
No, first let me answer the one you just asked. I never have to ask that because it's going to show in their presentation. You're going to see exactly what you're getting. Any person that starts to tell you, well, I'm this way and I'm that way, so I can bring this, they're lying. Let their actions speak for them. But I want to go back to that question you asked. Would I be okay with my wife or whoever making more money than me? Diamond, my answer, and it's not a controlling answer, my answer is no. Because I have so much power.
Sorry. They say he said he did not pay one bill before he was married. He did say that. He did say that.
No, what I was saying, no, Diamond, I have so much drive and passion in me to succeed that what can you do that will make more money than me? And if I'm not doing that, I don't feel like I'm doing my job. This is a personal opinion. I am not doing my job if she is making more than I am. That's how I look at it.
Sorry, let me ask you a question. Why do you look at it that way? I want them to understand why you look at it. I want them to completely understand why you would look at it to where my help, my little bit of money wouldn't help you.
No. That's not what I said, Chastity. We're talking about someone making more than me. Because again, Chastity, it goes back to, if you heard me say this, I have so much drive, passion, and motivation to be the best at whatever I put my hands on. How are you making more money than me? That's my whole thing. And if you are making more, that means I need to get on my grind so that I can be that person that I want to be for you.
So then it would be a competition then, wouldn't it?
Oh, friendly competition, but it's not a controlling competition. The competition is, Skywalker, you need to buck up. You need to be this person that you want to be for your family, for your wife. So no, it's not a thing of me competing in a negative way, like, oh, she's making more and I'm feeling bad about it. I'm feeling like I need to do more.
They said it's a pride thing for him. They said, Skywalker, that's scary. They said, Keith, why are you looking at like that? That boy said he's in competition with his wife. They're asking Keith, what are you thinking up there? Somebody said it must be nice. Somebody said y'all don't think before y'all say stuff. Somebody said that's a you problem. Somebody said let the women make their coins. Oh.
I already said that it's a me problem, but if y'all realize my wife doesn't work right now. So that, again, she will have everything she wants and I'm going to make sure of it. If it means that I have to push a little harder.
Somebody said, Diamond, please. Chaotic said marriage is not marriage is not hold on.
That's crazy ass shit right here.
This guy's holding his
because my wife is making more than me. That's crazy as hell.
Well, then you live the life you live, Swift Dog. This is my opinion. You can't change my mind.
I'm just saying, I mean, that sounds weird as shit to me. Because, I mean, you could be doing a damn good job at what you do, your thing. And she could sit there and have something that's making more because she's doing different things. So why in the world would I sit there and say, well, even though I'm doing great and got a great job doing great, I got to do more because my wife is making more than me? Could be two different professions. That is dumb as hell.
Thank you for your feedback, Swift Dog. I appreciate that. I'll take that in consideration if she ever gets a job.
I mean, because it just, I mean, you realize, I mean, everybody ain't got the same kind of job. Could be two different professions. If she's a doctor, say you do Tupperware for Tupperware company or whatever, hell, if you ain't got that degree, and you talking about I need to make more than her, well, hell, you got some work to do on your hand.
Again, thank you, Swift. I have no idea who you're talking to. I can do anything, sir.
That's different.
Somebody said
You worry, you are.
they talking to.
What's going on? That man's a superhero.
Go ahead, Hank.
I'm saying he sounds like he wears his underwear on outside his pants like every other superhero. Shout out to Sky.
So you agree with Sky, huh, Hank?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't.
I don't either.
Okay, that boy don't agree. Rib Sauce, do you agree?
He just perfect.
You damn right I agree. What the fuck is wrong with using your wife's success as motivation for yourself to level up?
So let me ask Scott. Okay, you got your bodybuilder business. And
Oh no. Y'all heard Rib. Answer Rib question first.
I'm getting to that. I'm
That's
getting
what you
Rib.
do.
But let me
That's
say
basically what he
this.
said.
So Scott, you got your business that you have now, your fitness and coaching and training business, right? You make good money. Let's say your wife went to college for AI and automation and programming and some shit like that, and she landed a job at Google to be on their Gemini project, right? They love AI, and she got project lead or whatever the fuck, making $300,000 a year. Are you gonna be upset that your wife got that promotion and you? Well, I need to figure out a way to make more than $300,000 a year. Like what would your response to that example be?
That boy, her making that amount of money, you know what? I'm not gonna address that. Let me address this, that boy.
No,
I
say
already
it.
said I'm not gonna say it, Keith. I'm not. No, I'm
why
not.
you won't say it? Say it, Scott.
No, hold on.
Say
All
it.
right, hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold on, Skywalker, hear me out. Skywalker, hear me out. Hold on one second. Hear me out, Skywalker. Skywalker, we need to have an honest conversation. Fuck what the hell these other folks got going on. We need to have an honest conversation. Like I'm the only one up here can't say shit. Y'all got to say it.
All right, Diamond, you never hear me talk about what I have, but I'm going to explain this to Dat Boy because I don't think he's clear. Dat Boy, my fitness and nutrition, I go around to corporations and companies, and what I do there is I put them on a fitness program to lower their insurance, their health insurance. So I work with Procter & Gamble right now. That is probably one of my biggest clients. I know you've heard of Procter & Gamble. So when these people clock in, but listen, when they clock in to do their fitness, okay, but hold on. So you think $300,000 is a lot of money?
But I'm saying if your wife made that, what say what you was originally about to say? Because I feel like you was finna say something different. Now you finna say, "Oh, well, I made $400,000, $500,000
I'm not
a
going
year."
to say
So
anything about
$300,000 ain't shit to me. Now say what you was finna say, Scott.
Here's what I was going to say, Dat Boy. It's not hard for me to start up a company and be successful in it. So it's not a thing of, oh, I feel bad about her. It is a pride thing. I am going to take care of my family. I don't care how much she makes. I'm going to make more to take care of my family. You make that $300,000, good. Go blow it on cars, go blow it on bags, go blow it on anything you want. I'm going to use the money to take care of the family. And I will be.
Understand that. I feel that. Let her do what she want to do with her money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying the way you make it seem like I got to be in competition with my wife.
That's not what he
Yeah,
said.
I think y'all slightly
that's
missing
not
it.
what he said.
That's what he said. He said because the real man can sit her down. The real man gonna sit her down. She's not gonna be available to you. She's only available to him. There is no, that is a part of his piece. She's a part of his piece. See, the problem is y'all don't understand Skywalker because Skywalker's telling you, she is my wife. She's a part of my piece. She come with me. I don't want her to be available to nobody.
So Chelsea, hold on, wait. So Chelsea, you're saying Skywalker is a real man, and the other men that don't understand him aren't real.
That's not what I'm saying. Because any man, even if you make 100,000, it depends on the frame amount of that woman. I'm gonna go over again. The frame amount of that woman, and if she love you, because you can sit her down, and make it working at McDonald's. If you can sit her down, make managers at McDonald's make a lot of money. You can sit her down. If that's what your goal is to sit her down.
Yeah.
But if she want to work, what's wrong with that? If she want to work, what's wrong with that?
Good morning, Black
That
Diamond.
boy,
Like
she
some
How are
women
wanted to
don't want
work.
to sit at
GA?
home all day and
Okay,
have
hold
tea
on. Oh
time
yeah,
with the
y'all.
ladies.
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
y'all.
that
Wait one
boy.
second. Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. Really quick. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second, please, y'all. Nerdy paid for nerdy time.
Nerdy
Y'all,
time, y'all.
y'all, ding, 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 ding. It's
It's
nerdy time.
nerdy time. Okay, good morning, everyone. Hearing Skywalker's statement at first, honestly, I did not hear anything wrong with his statement. All he said is that he was gonna go out there, work a little bit more hard, work more harder to get to where his wife is or surpass her. That's it. He said nothing. He didn't degrade nothing about her work. Did nothing. He didn't say that she had to go sit down somewhere and stop working or whatnot. All he says is that what she was doing to get what she was at right then and there just motivate him more to do more stuff for her. That's it. I've never heard anybody complain about my husband just stopping where he feeling comfortable where he at and everything. Like, shoot, I would like my husband to make more money if he wants to like that. Of course he does. I would appreciate that. That would be cool. He's not also not saying that. But I don't know where y'all getting this like statement from where it's like, oh, it's so bad or whatnot. I would want my husband to try to work to get more money if he can for the family. It's not like that she's leading it with the bills or whatnot. It's not like she's paying all the bills. He's still paying for the bills at the end of the day. So I don't
Be respectful.
understand why him trying to motivate himself by watching his wife make this much money, try to make more money for her and his family. That's not. I don't get.
Yeah, I find it funny because I said I do
What
the
I'm
same
saying
thing. My wife doesn't work either, but I get called controlling.
I have a question. I have a question about that. I haven't said
Wait,
anything.
y'all need to pay for nerdy time. Y'all all trying to talk at the same
doing your
time.
job. You need
I
to
see
go
all
make
that.
more. That's what I'm talking about. The part of what he said is fine. Take care of your wife. But
dang.
what I'm saying, he said, if my wife is making more than me, and both of us got a good job. I'm doing my shit. If my wife is making more than me, well, I'm not doing my job. I need to go make more money. That's bullshit.
So you don't want more money?
Because if you already taking care of the family,
You don't want no more
if you
money?
already taking care of the family, well, what you doing? Why do you not got to be in competition with your wife?
None.
Because she make more money. If you want
That boy, let me answer you. Let me answer you. Hold on. It's nerdy time. It's nerdy time. It's nerdy time.
Hold on.
It's nerdy time.
If my wife is a doctor, I don't have this doctorate degree. My wife is a
Wait,
doctor.
nerdy doesn't have her time.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
First off, it don't matter what occupation your wife is or whatnot. Let's get that straight. You don't have to be a doctor to surpass her or whatnot, to surpass the money that she has because she's a doctor. You know, there's other occupations. But hold on now. There's other occupations out there for you to make as much or more money as her. And yes, it's gonna be hard. That's hard working. Yes, you can be comfortable at the position that you are right then and there because you take care of your family. You're making the money that you need. You're not struggling. You're not worried, whatnot. That's cool and that's whatnot. But if somebody has that type of motivation to do more or to get more money, Because I like more money. If I want to make more money right here and now, I would have the opportunity to do that, especially for the things that I want and the things that we're looking into the future. I've never heard anybody complain about, oh, I'm good with my job and I'm not going to do nothing else because that's it. I just do everything the same every day. Again, it doesn't matter about the occupation. If he just wants to be motivated to make more money, let him. I don't understand. He just said he wants to make more money. What?
Okay, so hold on one
Oh,
second. We got other people that hasn't spoke, y'all. We got other people that hasn't spoke up here. We got Rip Sauce ain't saying nothing. Be Real ain't saying nothing, y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Well, no, Be Real.
What if she's making more money because I'm just not a hard worker like she is? Will it be a problem then, Swift Dog?
Oh, I understand what you're saying on that part. I'm talking about you a hard worker. And she's hard work. If she's making more than me, I'm not going to sit there and just go out there and kill myself just so I can make more than her. That's what the point I'm saying.
But that's not what Skywalker said. He don't have
And
to
I think they're moving. I think they're moving the goalposts. Moving the goalposts around. When the point is very clear to what everyone is saying. It's just simply, okay, he did say, yeah, it is a pride thing within him. So he admitted that. So we got that part. However, he added in there, because I'm going to take care of my family. That's the part that I disagree with. You're already, like they said before, if you're already currently taking care of your family with what you have going on and y'all are comfortable, if the wife goes and get a new job or a promotion or whatever, and she's making more than you now at this point, that's not going to change the fact that you're still able to afford and give her the lifestyle that she was already comfortable with. She just went and made more money. So it's just a personal thing with him is what he's saying, like personally within him. He feels like he needs to make more money than his wife. So anytime that she goes and she get a promotion or she goes and get a job, in his case, because she doesn't work, then he's going to go and strive to get more because it's something personal within him. Now, he did add the comment in there, like I said, by saying, because I'm going to take care of my family. That's the part I just don't disagree with. You're already currently doing that. So to add that in there as a talking point to help your point out, that's the part I just don't agree with.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Because you already taking care of your family, Sky. Keith, if you trying to talk to her, you muted.
No, I think he's on the phone. But I don't understand. Like, if he wants to get more money for his family, why does the reasoning matter?
If I can already afford to take care of the whole entire household, plus trips, wife vacation, pay for her and her friends, even though Scott don't let her go nowhere without them, but all that other shit, right? I can afford to do any and everything you motherfucking goddamn want to do in life, right? I can afford to do that by myself. And you go out and get a great paying job and you just so happen to bring in more money than me. Now I need to feel insecure within myself and go strive to make more than you just so I can say I'm still the man. What the fuck? I'm already the man.
But this is not you, though. We're talking about Skywalker. This is what he's motivated on. This is not what y'all are motivated on. So that's what I don't understand. Hold on. What I don't understand is if he's willing to put his body, his mind, and his sweat and tears into it, that's
what you do.
All right, but so at what point does it affect the family, though? So yeah, you want to go out and make more money now. Now you got to take more time, possibly take more time away from the family. It affects the family in a negative way. So at what point does it just become, okay, I'm happy for your accomplishment and your achievement, and you can rest in that.
Keith.
And then also say you try to get as much money as she's getting and you don't get it. Do it become a point of contention in your relationship because you wasn't able to achieve that goal?
Thanks.
But my thing is that if they can figure this out within themselves, right? If they can figure this out within themselves, come to an understanding and understand that more time out of the home means more money, because anybody who's usually people who make that much money are not usually home that much most of the time. Sure, there can be some exceptions and whatnot to people, but my thing is that if they come together as one and come to an understanding that they're willing to do this type of stuff for their family, what is the issue? I'm like, hold on, ladies, do y'all not want y'all men to make more money?
Let me just say this real quick. I like the way Keith just clocked in. Hold on, Swift. I like the way Keith just clocked in. He hit it right on the head with what he said, basically, and that's all I wanted to say. But that was the truth. At what point do you stop doing it? And I will answer this. It is going to be a problem for people like Skywalker because you can hear the passion, and it's not a bad thing, but you can hear the passion in his voice when he says that. So he means it. So if his wife ever does go and get a job, and that's the case in his household, and let's just say it happens like Keith just said, he's not able to actually achieve that number that she's making yearly, it's going to start fucking with him mentally because you can hear the passion in it. So that's the downside to when men have these mentalities like this, because it's not guaranteed. Even though he can get up here with confidence and say, hey, I'm locked in with this, I can go do this, I can do anything. Your mind can tell you that, but we still live in a world that's changing daily. So you can't be so guaranteed on that to make it be that strong on the inside. I mean, you can, but just know when the tables turn, or if it happens another way, then it's crashing out on the inside. Now you're self-destructing yourself.
I think that's just life, period. Because anything can happen in a spontaneous, like any day. Anything can happen to you any day. Whether you've been at the job for 20 years or whatnot, or whether you just get into that field or whatnot. I mean, yes, you can say that this may or may not happen, but other things can come into factor. Because even if she was making more money than him, there could be a factor where she can lose her job, or she lost her job and whatnot. Now she got to find a new one. Until she find a new one, I mean, things can happen. I mean, I can understand from both standpoints, but I still don't see anything what's wrong with what Skywalker said, because all he said was that he was gonna, because it's an ego thing. Well, not ego thing. It's a pride thing, sure. But I mean, the other side is that he's making more money for his family. If him and his wife.
The point. The point was he kept saying that it's because he's going to be able to take care of his family. That's what everybody was rebutting to. He's already taking care of his family comfortably. Everybody's comfortable in his household with what's going on now. If she goes and gets a new job making more money than him, that doesn't change the fact that he's still able to provide that lifestyle that they currently have. That's the point.
But so now you're saying that he's not supposed to work more for his family?
Nerdy, what the fuck did you just hear? I just said directly what the point was. I said nothing about what you just turned around and asked. So now you're just doing the shit on purpose, and I'm going to end the conversation.
You just said that there's no point of doing it if he's already taking care of his family and whatnot.
We didn't say there's no point in doing it. We're saying that Nerdy. Hold up, Swift. Nerdy. We're saying by him coming out of his mouth and saying that's the reason he would go after and try to make more money than his wife is because he's going to be able to provide for his family, as if he's not going to be able to provide for his family because the wife is going to get more money. Are you not understanding? It's a simple point. But what if the
family wants more?
Oh my God, girl.
Man, wife and husband are jobs, and they both have job descriptions. He has a problem with not fitting the description of a husband, and I agree with him 100%.
Me too.
I'm gonna go make some more fucking money.
Yeah, I don't believe y'all when y'all say y'all you're gonna feel comfortable just doing that. Like, if I want more and I want to do more with my family, I'm gonna make more money. I'm sorry, I don't care if we live in Kelton or not. We're about to be more comfortable with this money that's about to come in. I'm sorry, y'all can stay at home and be comfortable with the jobs y'all do, but shoot, if I sell, I'm sorry.
What part of that? Swift, I'm talking. What part of that makes you available to be the mom? Because I got to walk you through this. What part of that makes you available to be the mom? What part of that makes you available at nighttime? What part of that makes you available to be his wife? Because now, if you're always at work,
they are. That's the difference. Now that just to clear that point up. But that's pretty much all I had to say.
But what I'm saying is, right? She's saying that. Let me play the video again, y'all. She's saying, why does the let me go back to it.
My daughter, yes. My son, no.
Hold on. This is what
you saying, that she can stay at home, but he can't.
Yep.
What they parents do for them, I feel like a lot of Black parents really be setting their kids up for fucking failure and really just be expecting their kids to magically somehow get a well-paying job so that way they don't have to do shit and their kids will just take care of all their bills and take care of them when they get old. I feel like a lot of black people just had kids expecting that, and other races will take care of their kids and make sure they have the resources and the means to when they are out on their own, they not struggling. But black people will rather watch you struggle and figure it the fuck out. I don't get that. I don't get that. I be talking to some of my coworkers that's not, the more I talk to people that's back and they be like, my parent pay my car note, my parent pay my insurance. They 25, 26. Their parents still take care of them. But black people, you hear, oh, the kids paying the water bill. The kids got to chip in on the rent, on the lights. They 17. That shit is just wild to me. It's like the more I get out and start talking to other races and how they parents support them and make sure that they are ready for the world, black people don't. Y'all don't prepare y'all kids for shit. Y'all want to see y'all kids struggle. Why? Back and they be like, my parent pay my car note, my parent pay my insurance.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, there you go.
But the thing is, Diamond, that's why the YT kids run around and be so entitled and be coming over to the house on Thanksgiving, flipping the whole motherfucking table over, telling the parents, fuck them. They come up with an entitled attitude when their parents be then paid for all this and paid for all that to keep them from struggling. Now, black families, on the other hand, it's not the fact that we trying to watch the kids struggle, but we want to teach you responsibility. We want to teach you integrity. We want to teach you to earn your keep in this motherfucking world. You ain't getting shit without working for it. That's what we're teaching. We're not teaching you, we're handing you everything. So if she wants to sit there and do her kids that way, which she probably won't, because she got a talking point, but she probably won't be doing it. And she probably don't even got the means to do the shit that them other families be doing. But I've agreed with somebody else that said it's not really coming down to race, but when you put the race in it, yeah, we teaching. Them motherfuckers is making their kids be entitled. So when they don't get what they want, then they get to blowing up schools and shit.
Pickle, did you see my question?
We haven't even really scratched the surface also regarding like, the post-traumatic slave syndrome, like how many generations we've been set back and we're still trying to play catch up with everything that has been done through the generations, and they have, and what their family and their ancestors have had, throughout the generations. Not to say that it's an excuse, but some parents want to do more, and they're doing the best that they can. You get what I'm saying? And it's just that sometimes they didn't grow up with a silver spoon in their mouth, so they're already at a disadvantage, trying to play catch up when these motherfuckers done had all the resources from the beginning. So it's just like, it's a lot to unpack.
That's true, V-Ray, but what about when the child turns 18? We all know every child is born with squeaky clean, with no credit, right? So they got to start it at some point. So those things could be done now, and they are available to all the kids that's coming up at that age and get to the age to where they can start getting their first credit card and all of that, and the parent teaching them how to be responsible with it, and they drilling this in. First off, they start way back when they're about 9 or 10 years old. Now, let's give an example. So they're not teaching the things that we're seeing these other ones teach. Like I said before on one of these panels, I was in Tractor Supply one day, and I hear a white lady and her damn little son over there about 10 to 12 years old. Guess what their conversation was, sitting there waiting for the dog, the pet wash station. She's talking to him about his stock account, that he has his own stock account. He knows about it. He was the one doing all the damn talking. He knew about the shit, which one was up, down, all that fucking shit. I'm sitting here listening to this. Like, I'm hearing this, and it's stuck with me. So that is what she's talking about. Things like that, as simple as that. That ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to
I
do with what
totally
we done
agree
went
with
through for
that.
all these years.
What about, but
I
be
totally
real,
agree
you
with
have a
that.
lot of parents, but be real, you have a lot of parents. How are they going to teach their children about some things they don't even know?
Having
It's
kids while you
possible,
struggling.
Diamond. It's possible. My mom
Okay,
didn't teach me anything
okay,
about
the
credit.
stocks was just
It's
the
possible.
stocks was just an example of what I seen, in real life. But it ain't got to be stock. It could be as simple as learning how to or about bank accounts and different credit cards, like different things, like just speaking it to them at an early age like that. Things tend to go a different way as they grow and start maturing into whoever they're going to be. Those things start maturing with them. That's what you want. See, people try to wait till they get up in age and say, all right, it's time for you to start learning this. No, you start teaching it in increments and when they're younger age. And then, like I say, those things that you're teaching them when they're about 9 or 10, those things are maturing each year with them, but it's maturing in a better way and growing.
I say stop having kids while you're struggling, so you have something to show them.
So listen, Diamond,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
jump?
answer your question because you said how. Because my mom didn't teach me about credit, right? Because nobody ever taught her. She never owned a credit card. My mom never owned a credit card. So I had to have a crash course in my early 20s when I started out on my own. I moved out at 19 and I had to have a crash course because my credit wasn't so good. And when I had that crash course and I understood that I couldn't get anything without credit, oh boy, didn't I straighten up then. And everything is at our fingertips now. We can learn anything that we want to research and learn now. There's no excuse. I had my kids as an authorized user back in middle school on my credit cards. My kids, I didn't have to co-sign on one major thing that they've purchased in their adult life because I knew how important it was. Was I taught? No. Did I teach myself? Hell yeah, because I understood it meant a lot living in this world.
All right, I'm going to jump in real quick. And listening to the video, I think that we are, as a community, okay, and I'm not talking about the others, I'm just talking about us. I don't think that we push education like other people do, though. I think it's more focused on you're going to work, you're going to have discipline, but what you're doing is basically just teaching them how to work for someone. If we push that education,
Thank you, babe.
if we push more of education and how important that is, their mindset is going to change. All of these things that are out there, they can learn because maybe the parents don't have that knowledge and wisdom to push finance, to push credit, to push being an entrepreneur, any of those things. But what they focus on so much is work, 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 instead of how to become somebody that people can work for you. I don't think that education is there. It's more on the sports. It's more on getting a job. And I think we have it a little bit backwards.
Right. Thank you,
I
y'all.
don't know,
Agree.
Scott. These
But
kids
it
go
don't
to
have to be
school
still
these days.
college,
Maybe
but I
not
agree with
us.
your talking point.
I think them kids is going to school and getting the education more these days. Maybe not in our generation, but this new younger generation, they graduate early. They having houses at 25 and shit. I think they are getting the education.
Some of them
In
taking
our
college
community,
courses
Rick,
in high
we're not
school.
pushing education away. And those that you see, I do applaud them, but that's not the majority. They're not pushing that. The parents are not pushing the education. I can promise you that.
I wanted to comment on what V-Ray said a while ago when she said her mom wasn't taught credit and all that, so how she could teach you. But it wasn't about. So the thing is, you seem like a very intelligent woman, and I trust that you came from a very intelligent woman, whether she knew about whether she was taught about credit or not. My thing is the simple point is she knew about credit as an adult when she had you. She knew the structure of it. She knew how important it was, and there's other things that she knew as well that she could have drilled into you. That's my point. It wasn't about what she was taught, but as a grown adult, when she became grown, I'm sure she knew about credit.
Yeah, my mom, she was just old school. She believed in paying for everything in cash. She felt that
that was
if
the
she
problem.
couldn't pay it, she felt like if she couldn't pay it in cash, she couldn't afford it. That was just her she was just my mom is a baby boomer. I mean, that's just her mindset. She's never to this day owned a credit card. But like I said, I've had my kids on my credit card since they were in middle school, and my kids came out with perfect credit. By the time they needed it, it was there. It was available.
But does that not go back into the lady in the video's point? to what you're saying. Just because it was her, she's old school and that's the way she rolled, it still didn't set you up. Which in this world that's steady evolving, she decided to sit still, and that's good for her. But we're still in a world that was steady growing, and she had young ones that's going to grow with this world that she decided to bring in here.
Right. And so that kind of set me at a disadvantage. And that's why my credit was so poor in my early 20s. Between 20 to 24, my credit was horrible. And I had to have that crash course, and I quickly learned. And now I advocate because I believe in financial literacy. I mean, credit is everything, and so I taught my kids that. But my point is, my mom, she did the best that she could do with what she had, and I guess the mindset she was in. But I'm saying my point in making that, I'm just saying, like, the world that we live in now, technology is so advanced. Even the things that our parents didn't teach us is at our fingertips now. We can teach ourselves so much.
Well, you know where else we're failing? You know where else we're failing our kids? In talking about good relationships. Because most may not have seen that relationship, so they wouldn't be able to put their finger or point that out. So they don't talk to their kids about how to be in a good relationship, things you need to look for.
Well, I'ma head out for today, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm about to make myself a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye! I just want to say something to Skywalker's point about the education. I do want, no matter what race, I just want to know the panel's thoughts on the idea that we do live in a systematic society, in the sense that our government does need a certain amount of our people to be in debt. Debt is a industry. It does make money. So the education for money, again, regardless of race, I know race was part of this particular conversation, but if we could just exclude it for a second, it's really not even taught in school, meaning financial literacy. It's one of those things. It's kind of like that gray area. You know, you get it or you don't.
It's like they don't want to teach us that. Like the things that they should be teaching in school, they don't, because they want to keep us like to be consumers, to be, depend and just, major big consumers and not understanding credit. Because guess what? If we understand that and we get a breakthrough across this world about how important it is to just everything that they try to keep out of our schools, then shit, what, they wouldn't have a corporation. America is the big corporation. That's all it is.
That's right. It's all a big fucking game. Because you think about it, we go to school for free. When you're all in grade school, shit free, and they're gonna teach you all the bullshit that don't apply to nothing in real life that you're gonna get out here and motherfucking have to experience, right? And then but you can pay. You can go get these motherfucking financial aid, and then you can pay out of pocket to go to college and get what you need to know this financial literacy. And our colleges, though, you see how that works?
The other thing that I kind of disagree with, though, is having the school be the sole learning institution for your kid. If there's something that you don't like about the school, they're not teaching enough Black history, they're not teaching about finance, do it yourself. My parents taught me financial literacy, and it scared the crap out of me. That's why I don't own a credit card to this day. I actually started a credit company back in 2017, 18. So I had those things, and I was in the mortgage field from 2002 all the way up to that time frame. So there are things that you can teach your kid that the school, they're not going to teach them.
Oh, no, I totally agree with that. However, I'm just saying, in reference to your point about, say again, let's wrap it back around to your parent doesn't know. Generations of your family was awful at money. You've watched a lot of struggle. Not you. I know that's not your story. I'm just giving an example for something, not necessarily any person on the panel, just in general. And you've watched a lot of struggle. Generations is really all you know is struggle, how to take from Peter and give to Paul. So I'm just saying, would it benefit the society in general, young people in general, if at least it was like
a half a course, like kind of like wood shop is a course, cooking, you know.
Say,
Well, the
and
thing
I get
about
what.
it, we do know the basics though. We do know the basics about financial literacy. You know how to checks and balances works with an account, right? If you teach your child that, your child gonna be way ahead. But we don't even do that.
And
We
somebody,
don't
and
even talk
I
about
don't.
money at home. V right, hold on, man. I don't hardly
I
talk.
thought you had
Sit
paused.
on
Go
mute.
ahead. I thought you had paused. I thought you
That's
had
all right.
stopped. You
Okay.
had paused. Go ahead.
Okay, I forgive you. That's the type of person I am. So if you at least teach your child that will put your child so far ahead. Unfortunately, we don't do that. You know, there's predatory lenders out there. We know about those things. We've seen them. We always talk about the housing market. You could talk about those things like that. Little basic stuff like that you can teach your children that will give them a leg up on anything. Now, most schools do teach financially, but it's an elective. It's not a mandatory class for them to pass or grade. It's an elective, like a PE class, like a what y'all consider a woodshop class, a home economics. Some of them schools do that. And if they don't, go down to your school board and push that they start teaching financial literacy in schools, along with what parents should be doing at home. And if the parents don't know it at home, you know what y'all can do is learning about financial literacy. We can all take a course and go learn about it online and do it on YouTube. But we're not going to do that because we're too lazy and we really don't give a damn about our kids. I landed there.
Okay, so I wanted to say, because I had read it, someone had said in the comments, credit is just keeping you held to the system. Save, pay cash. It's years free, clear, debt free. Okay, I wanted to address this, right? The thing is, if you were to pay everything cash, unless you just have a liquid assets to no end, and you won't need credit for anything else in your life, I understand that concept. But if you don't have liquid assets to no end, then you just have to have a mindset when you're using credit. This is my motto. I have a 800 credit score, right? My motto is this: if I don't have it in my bank account to use my credit card as far as like cash, liquid assets, I'm not going to use my credit card. But if I have the money in my bank account that I have, allocated to a certain thing, then I'm going to use my credit card and then just pay when my statement comes. Not to say I don't have the money already in my account. I'm just creating that paper trail for my credit, because when you pay everything in cash and you have no credit is bad as bad credit. You get what I'm saying? And when you understand that concept, you have to have this kind of stuff, if you want to purchase major things such as homes and different things. If you're, like I said, if you don't have that liquid asset to where it's no end, or where you don't need it ever in life, go by all means, pay for everything cash. But everybody ain't set up that way. And credit is you can't operate in this world in the United States without credit. I'm just saying.
All right, I think I said all my points. I'm gonna drop.
Well, I guess this concludes the Diamond Show. Diamond, are you still there? Because I really don't have anything else to say either. I think we've kind of pretty much addressed these points that we wanted to make regarding that video. Y'all, look, do right by your money. Be disciplined. Be very disciplined, y'all. Just because y'all have a credit and y'all think that this is y'all money, this is not y'all money. This is the bank's money. You know what I'm saying? So use it wisely. Don't just...
You and Diane and them should be meeting with him.
Keith, you know you on.
Keith, you know you the boss.
Hey, y'all. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I know. Wait, just give me a second.
Okay, go ahead, Juicy.
And this ain't really, I do come up and talking crazy, but this ain't nothing crazy right here. You get up here and you tell people, give them a word. I said for like what Hink was doing. But then every time when he go to talking crazy, hell, you block out everything he's saying. If you're gonna tell, give people a word, give them a word of inspiration. Don't go to talking about, oh, you're too lazy to look it up. Don't do that. Cause then everything you done said went out the window. Do like V-Ray. V-Ray gave people an inspirational word, and that was good. People listen to you more if you do the right thing. Don't go to talking crazy to people telling, oh, they're too lazy to look it up. If you're gonna tell them, tell them. If you ain't, just hush. That's what I'm saying. People need to know this stuff, but you got to talk. Don't be
So
talking crazy.
I hear what you
Yeah.
So can I
listen to
say
Juicy.
something and then drop
I'm sorry.
down?
I hear
So
what you're saying.
oh my bad. I'm sorry, Hank.
Now, what I'm gonna say just to Miss Juicy was, I understand what you're saying, and I want to contribute more, but they make it real hard to do that, man. Especially when they start to take shots at me.
Okay.
That is,
understand.
That's when I stand down. But I'll do better, man.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
understand what you're saying, but I've been listening to you, but then you go to talking about lazy. I listen to a lot of y'all, just like with Corey. He say some good stuff. But when he go to sitting back hollering and screaming at the phone, you can't hear nothing about it saying. So hell, all the stuff that he done said done went out the window because now he talking crazy. Y'all got to do better about, the way you're talking and giving people, good words up here and stuff. Cause people listen to you, but you can't say something, then dig a grave and throw the, dirt over it. You can't do that. But, people listen to y'all. Y'all just got to do better about how y'all talk to people. That's all.
I agree with you, Miss Juicy. Only thing I disagree is that Corey had good stuff to say because he ain't never got
You
nothing
do
good
have
to
to.
say.
I've been telling you
I'm just playing.
good stuff. But he just be screaming and calling for bees and stuff. Don't nobody want to hear it.
I had the luxury of going to two schools in high school. I went to Overbrook High School for my pretty much my freshman and sophomore year, and then I went to Cheltenham High School for my junior and senior year. Stark difference between the two schools. And yes, in the township that I went to, which was Cheltenham Township, they taught that it was an entire senior class where we were taught about how to write a check, financial literacy. Your final senior project was you had they gave you a real world scenario with a salary, and you had to budget for you had to budget that out, and it had to make sense. And that was a part of your passing grade. So they do teach that in the townships, but those schools are also privileged schools. That's the first time I ever saw green chalkboards, and we all had a book, and I had so many textbooks to take home. It made no sense. I graduated in 1998 too, but it's a difference in inner city schools than you have in townships. So I do agree. Yes, you have to advocate at the school board district on the kind of curriculum that you want the kids to learn, but that is even the uphill battle. Somebody gonna call me old. I know your old ass ain't call me old, looking all old and gray and dusty, Corey. Anyway.
So hold on, Keith, Miss Juicy, Flip Dog, Pink, y'all. I need everybody to drop, y'all. I gotta say something. This shit done pissed me off.
Ooh.
I gotta say something. Yeah, they done pissed me off.
Oh, they done piss you off. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out.
TikTok pissed me off. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's happening. Hear me out. Let me tell y'all what's going on. And it has happened to me a couple times, and I had to make sure what was happening. I had to make sure I was correct first when it's happening. So let me tell y'all what these white folks are doing. TikTok. Okay? I'm calling TikTok out. So y'all are paying to support us with gifts. Hear me out. Every time a content creator gets a gift violation, I'm talking about a gift violation where your gifting is suspended for 10 minutes. They take out $350 out of your earnings. $350 out of your earnings. So now, not only they getting the money from y'all for the gifts, but now they're taking out for every time you get a gift, you get a gift violation and take out money. Now I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. Here's what they're doing. They are trying to make it hard for content creators to actually be able to live and pay their bills off of being a content creator on the app, right? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to push us back into the workforce that way, because guess what? They're either gonna push us off TikTok or they're gonna push us back into the workforce. How do you get a violation? That's the thing. That's the thing. You can get a violation for gift suspensions for anything. I get them up here and it's just me by myself. I received one early this morning. It be just me by myself. I received one during the battle last year. So that's what they're doing, because what they pissing me off is they're gonna make me not want to come on TikTok. And I'm gonna take my platform on favorite and elsewhere, on whoever my supporters come, whoever don't come, oh well, but they not finna take me up through there. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Fuck that. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna go for that's gonna be for the content creator, because guess what? People send gifts to people on this app. That is how a lot of people, when y'all gift y'all faves, or y'all send them a gift for whatever, birthdays, all of that. They you know what I'm saying? They know that. I have Epic already. TikTok America, right? So it's like you can do Zelle, PayPal, or whatever the case may be, but here's the thing. Everybody is not going to do that. Y'all have to understand that everybody is not going to do that. They're going to start pushing people away. I recognize, I notice it, but I had to make sure, because I would get the hell on. It don't make me. I will get the hell on. Other lives are experiencing this. I don't know, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if other people are actually paying attention to it. You gotta pay attention to it. I don't know if everybody even paying attention to it. Because if you're not watching your earnings, and you're consistently if you're making, say for instance, the people that's battling over there, if they making a lot of money, then it might not bother them. Somebody said, hold on, wait 1 second. I was listening to a lady yesterday saying it, Diamond. Okay, so I'm not the only one, so I ain't crazy. So this is what they're trying to do. So now they're trying to drive us, because once people find out what's going on, they're going to leave TikTok. The new people are going to come over here that's not, that's not used to how things go over here, and then that's them. They're going to be over here off of that, but it's the people over that's been over here for years like me, we going to head out. And they're going to make room for the new people. And it's going to be a trickle-down effect. And the new people are going to accept it, because you know why? Because they're not used to it. The new people are going to accept it and be like, oh, okay, well, because you're taking triple out of our money. We already, every time we get paid, they take out a portion out of that. Then we got to go to PayPal, because you have to have a PayPal. Then you got to go to PayPal take out their part, or whatever the case may be. It's every, you know what I'm saying? It's portion after portion after portion after portion after portion after portion after portion. They said they're going to start charging us for violations. So you know what's going to happen? People are going to start violating you